Hi guys, good morning, Bondia. If anyone is here, just let me know. And you can hear me, let me know that as well. Your booms were waking me up all night. We can hear you. Yes, thank you, brother. Came a little earlier though, but let me actually write something over here. Which color can I use? That one. Not that one. Right? Yeah, red is better. I think it's the best area to put it. So I'm here. I would love to go to the 12 month. So this is the yearly candle. From the yearly candle, all I can see this order block. So market has traded this order block. I prefer that it will fall a bit more, at least until the min threshold of this order block from the yearly candle. Okay, I would love to see that. So let me actually remove this line and that line. Look over here, that was the bullish year. Every single candle is 1 year candle. I'm not going to read your comment, just give me some more times to talk about this price action, why it is low probability, why I'm not interested to trade. I would love to explain this one. This is for me, okay? If you want to trade, of course you can trade if you want. I am not interested. So if you want, please go for trade. I'm not interested because this is the lowest probable area to trade. Until I'm not going to get confident to go for some specific direction, I will say this is valid. Okay, this thing is valid. While I will see, okay, there is something that is obvious and very clean to read, then I will remove this from my chart. Until then, I will keep this on and I will say only paper trade is valid due to low probability. So if anyone would love to take the risk, it should be your responsibility. Nobody can blame me. Okay. This is the yearly candle, and you can see this candle has traded this fair value gap. So for this my order block from the yearly candle, I'm more interested to see that this market will trade at least until the 50% of that candle. So this is the mid threshold of that candle. I'd love to go to the 3-month chart. So here is the 3-month chart. From 3-month chart, you can see this min threshold and this fair value gap is around the same level. That means this is the last fair value gap, this is the entry fair value gap. I prefer that this market will come at least until this last fair value gap from the 3-month chart. Now it doesn't need to reach until this area, but if it reaches over here, that is the best case of scenario. I want to see that. If it doesn't reach over there, instead it would love to start to go higher again, I'm absolutely okay with that. In the meantime, if you see the candles formation over here, bull, bear, then again bull, until this area, that was bull. So 1-2 candle doesn't mean that it is going to change the direction for forever. So far I'm also not going to think like that way, that this is the change of direction for forever, because if it really come here, that's gonna be the disaster. I think the end of the world. So I really don't want to see the end of the world. I want to see a deep retracement, then it will go higher to the sky. That's why yesterday I told that if anyone has money, then start investing. Okay, so from a certain level, start investing. Trading is done. Trading is done. Start investing. This is the area to invest the money, to buy the stock market, the contract. This is the area to do that. So if anyone has a bigger plan, like that guy, what was his name? I forgot the name. That guy who is actually like, if he comes to live, kitty something, okay, then like maybe 100,000 people watch him live, okay. So kitty something, I don't, rotten kitty or something like that. So this is that type of area where those type of guys come and make billion of dollars by investing. But this is just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to give you any advice. But if anyone is interested, you can think about investing instead of trading. Okay, remember, investing makes more money comparing trading. Of course, you have to have an idea about investing. If you don't have any idea, if you don't study about investing, don't go for that. Here, this market, I believe that it will fall a bit more. Even if it failed to reach until this mean threshold, it will trade that candle open. So this is the open of this candle from the 3-month chart. It will open until, it will reach until this open. I'm using NQ1. Okay, so I think I'm using NQ1, because in NQ1 I will get the whole, what to say, I mean the contract or whole price action. If I go to the current contract, you will see there is nothing. Okay, in current contract there is nothing. That is why I'm using NQ1, which is called the running contract, because I need that. I'll talk more about the price. Please don't stop asking me any kind of question. Don't ask me any kind of question, otherwise I'll forget what I'm interested to talk. So over here, this candle open is also my interest to see if the market can reach until the open of that candle, even if it failed to reach until the mean threshold of that yearly order block. This line, I want to see it will be traded before retracing to the sky. Now I would love to go to the 1 month chart. So this is the 1 month chart. In 1 month chart, all you can see, market has fallen here, trade some fair value gap around this area, then market went higher. Where did it trade? From here to here. Okay, let me show you this thing. From here to here, this is the equilibrium, and around this equilibrium I have this fair value gap. Above here I have some fair value gap over there where I have got already the reaction. Look over here, this candle tapped to this area, reaction sent the market higher over here, then market fall, came to the equilibrium, didn't reach until the deep discount. It didn't reach it. Instead it has traded this first fair value gap, or whatever you say, like that way. It has traded that first fair value gap, then market went higher. While market was going here and it came to this fair value gap, which is the last fair value gap, or whatever fair value gap you say. So I'm going to mark that one, which is in deep discount. Now you will say, brother, why this is deep discount? Because market even didn't came to the equilibrium. There is no other fair value gap, so it doesn't need to reach over here. It simply traded the last fair value gap to that specific leg. After trading this last fair value gap, market went higher. While market went higher, it left that order block open over there. So these two candle is my consecutive order block on the monthly chart. I want to see that it will fall for this area to finish the unfinished business. So here is some unfinished business, which is the order block has to be traded. So this market, I believe that it will fall at least until this candle open, which is with the 3 month candle open. If you remember, that is that line. This is the yearly order block mean threshold. Even if it fall until this area, that is the best case of scenario. Even if it fall until this area, it should fall at least until this line, which is aligned with this fair value gap from the monthly chart as well. So I'm going to remove this thing as well from the mean threshold. Going to keep as this is the monthly chart. So even if it would fall here, it will take forever. So I'm going to remove everything and going to mark that monthly last fair value gap to my chart. Just the monthly last fair value gap, which is aligned with this order block. My intention to see that this market will keep falling for this monthly last fair value gap. If it doesn't do that, maybe I'm not interested to think that it is going to touch the sky. So it will go a bit higher, then it will fall again. That is my interest to see right now. From the weekly chart, that was the liquidity. I will ask some of you, if you have any question, you can tell me how we have outlined that area, how we have told everything over there until this liquidity. I told that it can give us some kind of reaction, this dotted line, which is the weekly candle or weekly week 50%. It can give some kind of reaction. I don't want to see that. Go back yesterday's PM session and listen to me. What did I say over there? I clearly told that I don't want to see any kind of reaction from there. Instead, I wanted to see yesterday's candle will close below this dotted line. That would be the confirmation that there will be no reaction and market will take this liquidity. But yesterday's candle didn't close. It didn't even touch this dotted line. Instead, after 6 p.m. after market open, the first job market has done, trade that dotted line. Then a bit reaction until the new day opening gap, and then boom, 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 boom. Everything happened before the NFP. So unfortunately, I have missed all the opportunity to trade while market has taken this sell side liquidity over here. So far, it's the weekly candle. It is going to close by today. I would love to see how it is going to close, but still I'm bearish. I would love to think about the sell, though I don't have the sell side liquidity. If I would love to mark this low over here with the recent low, then I can force the market to say that this is my new liquidity level, which I'm going to do. But as I told you, remember, I am not saying that it is going to fall. I want to see it will fall, as I don't have any sell side liquidity from my lower time frame. I have clean buy side liquidity, but I can't say that this market will go for that buy side liquidity because this is an extremely bearish market and it should keep falling. This is that monthly last fair value gap. With the monthly last fair value gap, I have this entry fair value gap and the last fair value gap from the weekly chart. So I'm going to compromise my gap with this area. So I'm going to remove the monthly last fair value gap to weekly entry and last fair value gap. So I'm going to cover both of this fair value gap by one fair value gap. I want to see this market will reach at least until this area. You remember what did I say? After taking the liquidity, after taking the food, market needs a resting place. So it has to take some rest, because without taking rest, market can't reach any other level. You have to take the rest. You can't just eat the food and start running. You can't do that. So after taking this liquidity, it has to reach until the next resting place, which I can see here. I have this fair value gap that has been traded over here already. So I'm not interested about that fair value gap anymore. More interested about this last fair value gap, which if you see like this way, this is that last fair value gap. Want to see that this market will come until this area, then it will start to reverse for all-time high or sky is my limit. I want to see something like that. This is something I'm going to say right now, but it can happen after 6 months. So it can reach until to this fair value gap by 6 months, by 1 year. Okay, lot of consolidation, something like this. It can happen like this way. Every single candle is a week, 1 week candle. Every single candle is 1 week candle. Okay, so I want to see this market. If it doesn't happen like this way, instead if it keep falling, which I prefer, without doing any kind of consolidation, it will keep falling and then it will come here within very soon. Very soon it will come here, then it will start to go higher. Here I should change my contract from E-mini Nasdaq to E-mini S&P, but I'm really afraid to change it because I have seen that ICT didn't change his contract yet. So maybe next week I will try, just next week, to trade the E-mini S&P, but as I'm not so much confident because ICT didn't change his contract to E-mini S&P yet, I'll just try one time. Okay, 1 week. If I see the precision, if I can read the market perfectly, then I will keep staying in the E-mini S&P until some certain level. Otherwise, I'll go back to E-mini Nasdaq from the next week. From the next week. Okay, so you have to consider me these things because you have to let me try this one time without ICT. I never tried it before. This is gonna be the first time. I would love to try it. Okay, because this is a confirmed bearish market. So over here, if you'd love to trade the E-mini S&P, that is the best case of scenario. It will give you more precision if you change your contract to E-mini S&P, sorry, E-mini Nasdaq to E-mini S&P. This is just my opinion, and just give me a chance, okay, to try it without ICT. That is my request to all of you. I hope that you will understand my situation. Without ICT, switching contract is really a great challenge, okay, for any kind of ICT traders. I never did it before. I would love to do it this week, the coming week. So right now I'm more interested to see that if market can take this low, which is not the liquidity yet, because this candle didn't close yet. After this candle close, if it doesn't take this one, it can be the liquidity, okay. Otherwise it's not the liquidity yet, it's just a low, just a low. At the same time, over here, this is a down close body close candle, which is an order block from the weekly chart, because after the market structure sheet, market has traded this fair value gap, then went higher, trade the order block. This time market came to the mean threshold of this order block, okay. So this is the mean threshold of this order block. You can see it has tapped to this mean threshold of this order block. It can give me some reaction that I am expecting today, but I can say that I am bullish. Remember, I want to see that buy run, but I can't say this is a bullish market because this is an extremely bearish market. As I don't have any sell side liquidity, I should think about the buy, as I have the buy side liquidity, but I can't say that, okay. If I were alone, I would frame only the buy setup, only the buy setup. I wouldn't go for any kind of sell setup. Now this is, I'm saying, it's not for you, it's for myself. What I am saying, it is for myself. Think about this complex area, to think just about this complex area. There is no sell side liquidity, but I have a lot of buy side liquidity from the lower time frame. So I should keep thinking about the buy, but this candle is extremely strong. See, this candle is extremely strong. So from the very high time frame, I should not go against the trend, but I have to switch to buy side or run, okay. I should look for the buy run. That is why I told only paper trade is valid due to low probability. But if I find something very easy or very confirmed, then maybe I will change it and I will say, okay, let's go for the real trading. So this order block mean threshold can give me some reaction which I am expecting, but if it doesn't give it and keep falling, there is nothing wrong. Let's go to the daily chart. So this is the daily chart. All of you knew about this premium fair value gap or deep premium level. Market has traded this deep premium level. Forget about every trading opportunity, just forget about that. Instead, focus on reading the price. How did you know that this run will go until a certain level, then this run will go until another certain level, then it will fall? If you know this type of things, slowly but definitely you will make money, you will make profits. I have seen that a lot of people has traded today and the day yesterday. I really appreciate you guys. If you really can make some payout, I'll be happy for you, but I believe that it's nearly impossible because you guys are not trading, you are just gambling. So gambler will never be able to stay in this market for longer term. It's not possible. It's not my word, it's for the word from a lot of great traders, okay, not for me. This word is not from me, it's from all other great traders. By the way, whatever it is, if you would love to keep doing the bad practice, I have nothing to do, and I know that I will keep listening those type of complaint. Brother, you are teaching this for longer term, but your students doesn't make the profits because they don't listen to me. Some of you has listened to me, I really appreciate that. Some of you has got the ball right, the bad price action. Even though this is a fall, but the fall, everything was so bad. So I really appreciate those people who didn't trade over here and was waiting for some specific level. Brother, you will make profit in a longer term. Even if you miss some trade by today or yesterday or maybe by Wednesday PM session, though that was the shit price action, but even if you think that I missed some trade, I'm gonna promise you, brother, you are going to make a big profit in coming days. So that's up to you. You want to follow some rules or you want to be a gambler. So you will feel good by catching some run today and you will blow your account tomorrow. You will start to complain, I just blow my account, because you don't know what is your problem. Even while I am showing you your problem, you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. Okay, so it's not my problem, it's your problem. You don't want to be profitable, it's your problem, not my problem. Nobody can complain or nobody can blame me that, brother, it is your fault, it is your fault of teaching. No, nobody can complain that, because I'm showing it so precise way. You just don't want to follow the rules. You don't want to be a rule based trader. You want to be a gambler. So gambler will never stay in this market. Today you are lucky. I'm going to challenge you, brother. If you show me your account number and within 1 week you will blow this account. Within 1 week you will blow that account. Okay, if you don't if you don't go for trade 2 micro contract, that is different matter, because if you use the 2 micro contract, then it will take maybe 15 days or 20 days, but either way you are going to blow that account. If there is anyone who has traded today or yesterday or Wednesday PM session and caught a lot of runs, just show me your account number, and after 1 week or 1 month, depending on your leverage, show me that account one more time. You will never be able to show me that. That is my challenge, because it's not possible. You are a perfect gambler. I'm saying this to my student who are my student or who is with me for longer term. If any of you are new here, I'm not saying this to you because you can have a different type of perception of this market. So you can have the perception that gambler makes the money, but rule-based trader doesn't make some money. So it can be your perception. So I'm not going to argue with those people. Instead, I'm telling this who are with me for so long with me. Okay, here. So far it has taken this sell side liquidity from the daily chart. All I'm seeing all of this area. Instead, here this is little messy. That is why I'm not going to mark anything from the daily chart, but I really prefer that market will come around this area from the weekly chart, and then it will start to go higher for all-time high or this relatively equal highs, which is a very strong resistance zone. Let's go to the hourly chart. So I'm here in hourly chart. All you can see this low and that low, which is from, I don't know, I'll be able to, okay, here. This is that low which has been taken over here by a shallow run so far from the hourly chart. That means nobody has closed below this line. So still now this is the liquidity. The liquidity is not swept yet. This gap, if market close from the hourly chart below the 50% of this gap, remember, listen to me one more time very carefully. If this market close below the 50% or failed to reach until the 50%, I will keep looking for sell. If it can trade or closed above the 50% of this hourly gap from the hourly candle, I will start to think about the buy side liquidity or all of this area. Okay, this area which is from 15-minute chart, so clean buy side liquidity. I would love to look for that buy run. As this is an extremely bearish market, I'm not saying that anybody should think like me, but I'm more interested to think about buy instead of taking sell. Even if it fall a bit, it can maximum trade until the 50% of that week, and then it should keep going higher. That is just my expectation. I'm not going to say any of you to take the buy because it's extremely dangerous. Okay, here from 15-minute chart, this is that buy side liquidity. All of this buy accumulation or whatever you say, all of this accumulation. Just look from here to here. Okay, this whole area. So from Wednesday 7 PM to until this area, or Friday 5:30 AM. Look at this price action. So you will get very happy because you have caught some run, maybe here, maybe some here, but look at the price action over here from 15-minute chart. Do you really think this is a good price action? You are extremely lucky, brother. Trust me, you are just extremely lucky. This run I was expected around the NFP. I was really so happy to see that market will take that sell side liquidity by the NFP, but that happened around 6 AM New York local time before NFP. So as market has taken or done its job around done its job before NFP. Look at the NFP candle. This is the NFP candle here. No volatility, nothing, just a normal candle. NFP is just like a sheet candle, 8:30 candle. Nothing happened over there. So this is because the job has been done already before NFP. This is just extremely bad luck, because otherwise if it didn't happen, then we could frame the sell around the NFP. If it wouldn't take that liquidity around by the NFP run, we could frame a sell around NFP. As it has been taken before NFP, NFP was absolutely calm and down. Okay, so just no volatility, nothing. just a normal candle. Otherwise, we would see a very good day to trade, as the NFP shows me without, no volatility, no monster move or something like that. I'm preferring that rest of the day market will do this type of things. First of all, it has done a big job. That sell side liquidity has been taken for long time. Okay, these buyers are holding that trade for so long time. Market not only has finished the weekly job, it has also finished the daily job, the hourly job, the 15-minute job. Every kind of job has done for today, even before starting this stream. Sorry, not stream, actually before starting the AM session. Right now market is over here. You can see this is the Thursday price action. So those people who are thinking this is a good price action in Thursday, shame on you, brother, shame on you. Here I have a very big opening gap around this area, and I'm going to get another very big opening gap by today. I don't like this type of opening gap. If you watch all of this market, there is no opening gap left except this one. So this opening gap should be left open over there. We talked about this. If it reaches until this area, perfect, there is nothing wrong. But if it open like that way, it should work as a breakaway gap. But I really preferred to that it will tap to this opening gap, but it didn't do that. As it didn't do that, it worked as a breakaway gap. After trading this, all other opening gap has been filled by the candle. So right now I have just two opening gap. First, here this be huge opening gap. Second, market is going to make another opening gap. I prefer this market will reach at least until the 50% of this opening gap. So my interest to see again that this market will come until this 50% of that opening gap. That is just my expectation. I'm not going to say anyone to think like me. I would prefer that this market will come toward that opening gap 50%. I'm going to repeat one more time. I prefer this market will come toward that 50%, at least until this 50% of this opening gap. I am not interested to look for any kind of sell if this market will keep falling and closed below this below the week 50% from the hourly chart. You remember the week 50% from the hourly chart. If it closed below the week 50%, then and only then I will start to look for that low. Not interested to hold it until this low or hold my bias until this low, but I will prefer some kind of sell while market will close from the hourly chart below this week 50%. Until then, I prefer this market will go higher toward that 50%. Not saying that market will reach here by today, but I will prefer this market will keep going higher until that area before falling again. Just my expectation. Again, I'm not asking any of you to think about the buy, because this is an extremely bearish market. If I were alone, I'm going to repeat one more time. If I were alone, I would frame only the buy delivery or buy setup. If I were alone, I'm not doing the live streaming. I'm not here in live streaming. I would frame only the buy setup. No sell was valid until this market is above this weak consequent crosswind. But I'm not asking to do any of you to do that, because this is an extremely bearish market. Please don't be mad like me. Okay, I'm a mad guy. I am a fool guy. I don't know anything about this price action, but I don't want to go against my understanding or against my feelings of this market. My feelings of this market, the price action is telling me go for the buy. Go for the buy. That's all. At the same time, I will use this gap to observe my buy or sell, because if market fail to close above this consequent crosswind, maybe it can keep falling for that line. From 15-minute chart, the best case of scenario to observe it, that last parallel gap from the 15-minute chart. So I prefer some kind of buy here to until this last parallel gap. Then we'll wait to break this last parallel gap from 15-minute chart. Then we'll keep looking for buy until this this red line. One thing more, and that is let me go to the daily chart one more time. This is the weekly range. This is the Friday candle low here. This is the Friday low, and this is the high. Okay, so this week high, low is here, high is over there. At the same time, today is the the Friday. So TGIF line you can mark. to predict the closing of today's price action, if you want, I will mark the TGIF around the PM session. So right now in the morning session, I'm not interested to mark the TGIF line. Instead, I'm more interested to see this market will go higher first. Then if it fall and close around the TGIF line, that is acceptable. If anyone has any question, you can ask me now. I'll go to contract. Okay, real contract. So this is our real contract. Not going to mark anything over here, just would love to make it very simple, very clean. Something like this. Okay. Here. Look at the NFP candle, 830 candle. See this NFP candle? This is the NFP candle. Look at this candle. What a beautiful candle, right? Powell will speak after 1 hour. Okay, so Powell is also going to speak today. That means this is not my area to even trade. So I'm really so happy to say the same thing. I want to see. Exactly over there. I would love to repeat one more time. I will only frame the buy setup. I would do that, okay, but I'm not saying to take this type of risk to anybody. I would love to, and of course I would love to make my chart absolutely clean, because I need to be very careful about this weird market. I have to be very careful over there. Trends, yes, it will speak today. Check the calendar. Let me check it. I didn't check it actually. Powell is so difficult to trade. I am only afraid of Powell. Wow, he is going to speak around 11:25. What a bad day to trade. What a bad day to trade. Market has done its job before non-farm payroll. Powell is waiting to speak. What a bad day for me to trade. I don't think so I'll be able to remove this only paper trade is valid for today. I will be able to do that, because this is really a bad day to me. But of course, if you want, you can trade. If you want to lose your money, I am no one to say that please don't lose your money, right? You should lose your money by your own risk. Wow, I got 2 subscribers already, 10,204 subscribers. Thank you. 2 more guys for subscribing to our channel. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Bondia, Giono Burno. How are you all? Good morning to all. Now I would love to read your comment. If you forget to show some love with a like, now's your chance to make it right. Let me check actually how many likes did I get. Wow, 2 likes. No, 43 likes. 124 people are watching. I got 43 likes. See, what a what a great contribution. Thank you guys for contributing your likes like this way. Titu Oshonkho Ashirbat, you explain in great detail. Thank you. Will you trade if we get a silver bullet before Powell speak? Powell speak is something that makes market volatile and extremely seek and destroy mode before his speak, after his speak. So before his speak, market get extremely volatile as well as seek and destroy mode most of the time. That is why I told that this is the only news that I don't know how to trade. Powell news. That is the only news. I don't know how to trade him. I will just see the first presented gap, except that I will see nothing. Learn today, trade Monday. That's the best decision, brother. But trust me, 80% people won't be able to do that. 80% of the people will blow their account. Trust me. Will you trade the first fair value cap? Yeah, I would love to see that first fair value cap only. Only first fair value cap. First presented cap. I was watching ICT's latest video, which is called Venom setup. I watched until the. I mean, you will be able to see that actually, if it can show until here, like there. You see here, it's not one time. I have until that area near about 18 to 20 minutes. So for 3 times until that area to understand everything clearly, like 2-3 times. Okay, 3 times maybe I have watched until this area because I am not clear about here, so I can't go furthermore. I can't finish this video. I don't know if anyone has already watched this video or not, and you already got what he interested to say. I didn't get it yet, so I was keep watching the first part to make it fully understandable. Then I will go to the second part. So if I understand everything, then we will also test the Venom setup next week, I hope. Now, please don't say that, brother, it is too easy, so why you need more times. Please don't say me that, okay? I didn't understand, so I will keep watching until I'm not going to understand it 100%. So maybe it is easy for you, but it's not easy for me. That is why I'm keep watching. Ronaldo, Pele, you can't just say that. You can compare Pele, Maradona, you can't compare them with Messi or Ronaldo. They're the legend, okay? So if you would love to compare, then you should compare like Messi or Ronaldo. I don't think so there is any competition between Messi or Ronaldo because both of them are dominate this whole football world. They are the GOAT, real GOAT. Both of them, they're the GOAT. So there is no competition. They are actually ruling this football world right now. Hey Guru, if it is MMXM, please trade it, man. Okay. Gigantic candle. Good morning, Casey. I am going to request all of you, please don't come here to teach me. I don't like it. Okay. Messi is the GOAT. Any other opposite opinions will be banned. I don't agree with you because Messi, Ronaldo, they are here in this football industry for near about 12 to 13 years now. Both of them, they are ruling this world. And now if you say like Messi is the best, you can say that. But I can show you that how many times, if you simply watched in 2008 the best goal where I think M. Salah was selected 2008 or 2017. I don't remember the exact date where Ronaldo has done the bicycle kick. Okay, in that specific year, Ronaldo didn't choose as an like best goal. Okay, that award he didn't get even after that historical goal. He didn't get because mostly he got actually manipulated by other people. There is thousands of example, thousands of example where Messi got actually lot of facilities where he doesn't deserve something but he got that. So I'm not going to argue say like that. So I'm not saying that Messi is better than Ronaldo or Ronaldo is better than Messi. All I'm saying that Messi and Ronaldo, both of them are the king of this football industry. So you can't say that Messi is best. If you say like that way, then the supporter of Ronaldo CR7, they will come and they will say Messi is shit, Ronaldo is the best. So it's kind of an argument. There is no end. If you say Messi has more golden boot or the Ballon d'Or, there are a lot of politics in Ballon d'Or, lot of politics. Okay, so it's all about the politics, nothing else. Because Ronaldo has done something that made him, like for example in Morocco, if I'm not wrong, in Morocco while there was an earthquake, he has done a lot of things while other people got angry on him. Okay, he supported Palestine. while all other people supported Israel. I'm not saying any political issues or anything. So this is something that made him to be, manipulated by other people. So it's not something you can say Messi is better than Ronaldo, Ronaldo is better than Messi. You should say like this way: both of them are ruling this football industry. So there will be no like argument. It's my opinion only. And if Mahdi is here, please block Tamimi, okay? He is saying something. I don't want to listen. Please. We have Hakimi here. Yeah, Hakimi. He's also awesome, man. Hakimi is also awesome, man. So as a human being, Ronaldo is one of the best human being ever I have ever seen in my life. As a human being, if you have watched that video where Mr. Beast has done some kind of competition in between the like Usain Bolt and some random guy, then a golf professional with a random guy, and Ronaldo with a random guy, some competition by Mr. Beast. If you have watched that video, I don't know, you can simply see that how Ronaldo made him like win, let him win, while all other professionals were trying to give their best, and Ronaldo was just doing fun. He was intentionally losing that competition because he wanted to let him win. So this is the mentality. His mentality is different, and because of his mentality, he has lost a lot of things, but he has win like billion people's mind. Ronaldo has the highest followers in Instagram. That proves his fan base, where Messi is not even near to him. Okay, but still I'm not saying that Ronaldo is better than Messi or Messi is better than Ronaldo. I'm saying both of them are good. Okay. I'm talking about the football player. I don't know who is Freddy Adu. Who is that? I'm talking about the Ronaldo and Messi. I mean, how much followers Messi has, how many followers Ronaldo has. Messi also didn't win the World Cup. World Cup winning is a teamwork. It's not one man job or one man. It's not a job of one man. Okay. So Messi also didn't win the World Cup. The Argentina has won the World Cup. Portugal didn't win the World Cup. Michael Jackson is better than Messi and Ronaldo. Of course, I agree with you, brother. Messi won the World Cup. Okay. I think I told you what does it mean. World Cup is not it's not a singular work, it's a plural work. So teamwork. If Argentina is better than Portugal or any other team in this world, of course they will win, but not Messi. Even all of the people knows that the World Cup final has changed because of what was his name, the Di Maria. Messi was just playing shit. He even didn't get the ball. I mean, I'm not saying like that way, but even didn't get the ball. All the game he was just walking because he didn't get the ball. Sometimes, but all the job, the big game has been changed because of Di Maria. So it's not Messi. If you say, then the biggest job has done the goalkeeper. I think the name was Martinez, if I'm not wrong. Martinez has done the biggest job. Messi didn't win. If you say, you can say Martinez win, Di Maria win. So all of them has win the World Cup. Okay, so not Messi. Messi was like he was even not in highlights. Gangjong, I'm going to unsubscribe now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Truth is always bitter. I agree with you, Tito. Messi was a passenger. Yeah, he was just a visitor, nothing else. I love CR7. Yeah, it's my personal opinion. I love CR7. My favorite team is Brazil. That is my favorite team. To be honest, I love Brazil. Until Ronaldinho, I loved Brazil, but as a team, I support Brazil still. But as a player, I support CR7. I love him because of his mentality, his humanity, his games, his everything. He's everything. He's a man of word. Okay, he's someone like nobody can compare him. So all of them own, but not Messi. Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that all of them has owned. Okay, not single sing. I mean, not Messi has owned that World Cup. With Messi, the rest of the player, with the coach, everyone, okay, all together, they have won the World Cup, which was absolutely planned. Because after this World Cup, it's absolutely controversial World Cup. Everyone started to talk Argentina as a plantina, okay, penaltina, not plantina. They are calling Argentina penaltina because every game they has won by penalty, and 80% of the penalty was controversial, absolutely controversial. I'm saying you the fact, man. Messi is of course a good player. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but he is not the best player. He is one of the best player. Okay. Let me check actually how many people love Messi and how many people love Ronaldo in our stream. Let me check, okay? To whom you love actually. How can I say Messi? I don't even know spelling of his name. But I know him. CR7. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, okay? I don't even know the spelling of the Messi's name because if I mistakenly write his name wrong way, please forgive me, okay? I'm really afraid Messi is not going to be the winner, I guess. Oh, okay, it's just better battle between CR7 and Messi. There is some other people, but I'm not interested to talk about them. কাকা হ্যালো আমি লাইভে আপু লাইভ তোরা কই তোরা না বা লাইভ ওকে ওকে I can see that Messi is getting bigger, 37%. I don't think so. He is going to beat CR7. CR is the awesome guy, okay? He's awesome. He's awesome. There is no comparison with him. But still, I'm saying that Messi is also good. Not bad. He's also good. Now, please, because of this Messi and Ronaldo, is don't start to unsubscribe. I have seen that already. I have, two people has on. Oh no, it's not two people actually. I missed that one. I got. No, I'm not wrong. What happened? Am I live? Am I live? Because of Georgina, all eyes on her. Okay, okay. Prepare for first presented gap. Still, we have time, brother. No need to rush. Still, we have 8 minutes left. Okay, I'm live. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I can see right now that I'm live. I mean, suddenly it went. It's just shut down. I don't know why. Can I touch 2000? Sorry, 10,000 to 210 subscriber by today? Also predict this one as well. Okay. Can I touch 10,210 subscribers? So I need actually 6 more subscriber. Will I touch it or not? Who can give you this much precision, man? I'm including ICT himself as well. No, no confusion, no nothing. So confident about the direction, so confident about the target. So everything so precise. Oh man, I'm the wizard. Really? I'm so good. Bro, ICT launched Venom model. Can you explain it? I have already talked about this crown. I have watched that video until this area. Okay, so 18 or 20 minutes, I guess. How much? 22 minutes, I guess. I didn't understand it clearly, so I keep rewatching that area. When I will finish to understand it 100%, then I will watch the rest of this video. So first I have to understand what he has tried to speak over there. First I have to understand that. Then I will be able to talk about that. So I'm actually watching that one. How many CR7 supporter I have? 62%. Wow. Messi is the best. 38% people actually supported Messi. 62% people supported CR7. I really love you guys. That 62% people, I love you guys. I love you. I wish that, I hope that you will be profitable in trading as well. The same way you have chosen the right person as the best player all over the world. Oh, so pity, Tamimi. So pity, man. I'm really sorry. Of course, man, some of you can understand the model. I didn't understand, so I'm keep watching. I will keep watching until I don't understand it 100%. Hey, Abdul Moti, how are you, brother? Francisco, thanks for that penguin. Gangjong, I don't love you no more. Sorry to hurt you, brother. Truth is always bitter. Thanks for coming back, brother. I hope that everything is okay now. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much, Abdul. Gangjong, look over here, man. I'm not saying, the people are saying I got 48 votes. Okay, now 131 people are watching. If any other people actually watch football, vote to this poll. I really would love to see some more votes so that people can say that Messi is better than CR7. So far I can see that 62% people in my life, from my life, love CR7 and they want to vote to CR7 as the best player. Wow, wow, Gangjong, wow, Tamimi, wow. Where are you guys? My last trade was on Wednesday AM session. I am gonna promise you, Sharoda, if you can keep practicing this, you will be profitable. Today or tomorrow, you will be profitable. That's gonna be my promise to you, brother. I never break my promise. You will be profitable if you can control your emotion the same way you have controlled it right now. So they support you so they don't get upset because they love you. Man, I don't know who actually voted here. Okay, I don't know who has voted CR7, who has voted Messi. I don't know. But all I can know that more people actually love CR7 comparing with Messi. But yeah, I'll keep it. The whole stream I'll keep it to see at the end result. So at the end, if you can be the winner, I will say okay, then Messi is one of the best player. Not going to say he is the best, but I'm going to say he is one of the best player. Though I agree with that. Obviously he's one of the best player, but he get a lot of facilities that I don't like. Tamimi, I will ban them all. Oh man, don't support that penalty now, brother. Please stop supporting penalty now. Just kidding, brother. Just kidding. Brother, give me technique to control emotions. Technique to control emotions. I have already talked a lot of times about the emotion control things. You please join some psychological class while I keep talking about psychological things and try to follow them. If you can, if you want, you can watch. 2 days ago, I have done a London session live streaming where I said that just for gossip or something like that. Please watch that one. 1 minute to go for the market open. So please, if you didn't push the like button, push the like button. Make it 100 likes. 21 more likes I needed. If any of you didn't subscribe to our channel yet, subscribe it. This is for your good, not for me. Good morning, Archana. By the way, is there any other girl except Archana? Is there any other sister actually? Not girl. Is there anyone who is my sister here except Archana? Or she's the one? Brother, Messi's prime is unreal. Yeah, absolutely, it's unreal. It's just a fake thing. I agree with you, brother. Strux, I agree with you, brother. It's not real, it's fake. So this is the open of the market. I'm not going to mark the opening gap. Instead, I would love to wait for the first presented gap to see if it can provide any buying opportunity. Or any buying or selling opportunity. Okay, crowns, keep coming, brother. At the end of the day, you have to control yourself, your emotion. I can't control it, right? So at the end, you have to try it. And I believe that if you keep trying, you'll be able to overcome it. No, gang, I'm not agree with you. I will say that the same thing to Messi, actually. He is more selfish. If you know some incident inside the game or inside the I don't want to continue this because people will start to get angry on me and then they will start to unsubscribe me because some of them are really a blind fan of Messi. I really like him. I like both Messi and CR7, both of them. I like them. But I'm not agree to say that Messi is the best over Ronaldo. I don't agree with that. You can say that both of them are the best. So you can't compete them each other. Both of them are the best. There is no one near to Messi and Ronaldo. No one. Until now, actually. So let's wait. I'm not interested to mark any level, but you all of you know what I'm looking for, right? Let me show you one more time. So those people came later, they can understand what I'm waiting for. If this market fall below the week 50% from the hourly chart, I will start to look for sell. If it go and close above the 50% of that hourly gap, I will start to look for buy. But I'm more interested to think about the buy instead of sell. I agree with you, Muhammad Omar. Messi has media, not only media, all the political support. Where Ronaldo is dominated by a lot of people because he came from a very rural area in Portugal, and as well as the thing he has done, nobody can do that. At 14 years old, Ronaldo was a cleaner, while Messi or any other player were playing in some kind of club. So whatever his skill comes from the street, not from taking some facilities from some big club, not like that. So people knew Ronaldo is going to break everything, but they didn't want to accept it. It's all about the political things. Wow, I can get some Messi supporter here. I can see Sudhakar. Ronaldo is a worker. Messi is a pure talent. Okay. Good compliment. If I would love to finish this, I will say that Messi and Ronaldo, both of them are the GOAT, greatest of all time. There is no comparison between Ronaldo and Messi. You can give your opinion, I can give my opinion, but both of them are the best. Now this gap is actually from this volume imbalance. I'm not interested to mark it from the volume imbalance, but it can tap this volume balance and can keep falling for 25 handle. I will just let this go because you know the stop loss is gonna be unlimited then, something like this. It's gonna be something like this. Even if I put it 25 handle, it's gonna be something like here. So I'm not interested to mark from there, but of course it can work from this area to 25 handle. I would love to see if it can work from there. So this could be the entry. Stop loss has to be above this candle. I'm not able to put it above here, so I will go for 25 handle. So 25 handle, my target is 25 handle. So 25 handle, and there is my simple logics for the boom. As I told, I'm not interested from this gap, but it could fall from there. I was not interested to go for from there. I'm more interested to go from here. Stop loss 25 handle, target 25 handle. Did I get my boom? Yes, sir. I got my boom. Done, done. Trading is done. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. It's too easy, man. Too easy. Yeah, some days it doesn't work. 1 or 2 days it doesn't work. Yesterday, how beautifully it has worked. Remember, I was not here, but do you remember that? So first presented gap has no rules. If you'd love to trade through the first presented gap, there is no rules, no rules. Simply no rules for first presented gap. BC buy, CB sell. News, don't care. Something, I don't care. Tap, look at this candle. Yeah, it could simply reverse from this volume imbalance. Not interested to take the buy from there because it will be the huge stop loss. Buy from there. Stop loss is for 25 handle. Why? Because I can't put it over there, which is going to be 61 handle. So I will go for 25 handle randomly. I'm just going to put it 25 handle. Target is gonna be 25 handle, which is over here. Simple boom here. Same thing over there. Market will open. You will get your boom. You are done. 25 handle, is that enough, brother? Do you really like it? Boom. Thank you, X-Man. TTSMC, let's talk about actresses one Monday and another. Brother, I really have no idea about this, about those. I mean, actresses, because my knowledge about those things is very small, very little. So I won't be able to talk about that those things. Sydney Sweeney, better Messi and Ronaldo. Okay, I didn't know that. Kedrick, I'm going to have one account to just do that trade daily. Only that trade with same contract every day. Please go for it. G-Man, please go for it. Abdul Moti, yes. Thank you, brother, for supporting me. G-Man, boom. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I think no one took it. If anyone doesn't take it, it's their problem. I told you. Gap is over there. Trade is over there. Everything is over there. Anybody, by the way, anybody has taken this trade from the first presented gap? Anybody? Okay, it was quick. Used to as inversion parallel gap. Okay, it's okay. I'm sure most people here are expert on Armos and Sweeney rather than CR7 and Messi. It was quick. We'll use as inversion parallel gap. I did. Okay, Abdul Moti, you got it. Congratulations, brother. Alberto, no. I took it for 200 ticks. How much is gonna be 200 ticks? I like. How many handle? No trading for me, just learning. That's cool, G-Man. There is nothing wrong. It was a blink. You should put the limit order over there. You have to put the limit order. Otherwise, you can't take it. Yes, I took it. Wow. Congratulations, J Marquis. I hope that you have closed it around 25 handle. If you didn't close it around 25 handle, and if you were like greedy, you are just going to, what to say, I mean, break some rules that should not be broken. After so many things I have thought to make that 25 handle. So many things, man. So please make sure that you didn't take huge run more than 25 handle. Yeah, if you have the opportunity to take the partial around 25 handle and put the stop loss to the break even, then go for it. There is nothing wrong. Just waiting for Powell to speak, no trades. That's the best idea, Francisco. You can see here, only paper trade is valid due to low probability. So everything is low probability to me. I'm not interested to trade in this market as it is low probability. But if you ask me, I prefer this market will go higher, and I'm more observing this last parallel gap from 1 minute chart. So after reaching to this gap, this market will go higher. That is my interest to see. Let's see. It was too quick for limit order. Wow, how can it be? It has given you 1 minute, exact 1 minute. So you didn't put the limit order by 1 minute. Oh man, it's unreal. It has given you exactly 1 minute, even more than 1 minute. So put the limit order, it will take maximum 10 seconds. 10 to 20 seconds. $20 is $1,000. Wow, that's cool, man. Jack T, good morning. Who good true? Don't cry, penguin. Nice rejection from 50-minute parallel gap. Yeah, I can see that it has been reacting from this 50-minute entry gap. I'm not interested to look for sell, by the way. So I'm more interested to think about the buy. So if it can make an order block around this area, I'll frame that buy to take the buy. I was measuring the parallel gap to make sure it was at least 8 handle. It was near about 10 handle, brother. You don't need to measure it, just mark it, mark that gap like a box, and see here 177. Let me actually remove this. If I remove that, see 177, 188, so it's near about 11 handle. I want to see that this market will reverse from this parallel gap. Okay, I clearly told that beforehand, before it happened. So somebody please don't think that I have marked this parallel gap after seeing this is coming over. No, it was absolutely perfect area to come to reverse again. Now this entry is not valid to me because the order block is gonna be huge. Okay, so from there to there, it's near about, not huge, 46 handle. So I think if the market close 1 tick above that candle, I can take the buy from there. If it close 1 tick above that line, maybe I'll be able to take that buy by, no, it's 42 handle, 31 handle, 19 handle. No, I'm not able to take it. The stop loss is too much. So if I would love to take it, I have to take it from this opening, which I don't want to take. I prefer it will go higher. Not going to take this one. This is too risky, so not going to take it. If the stop loss was a bit small, then I could frame the buy from there. Stop loss would be just one tick below that order block, which is 28 handle. I will put it over there, 22 handle, and would target this buy side liquidity, okay, around this area. That could be my buy. But actually, like 22 handle and still this order block is not validated, so I will just let it go. I'm going to sacrifice this trade, not going to take it. Let him first make a perfect setup, then maybe I will go for some trade. I'll just sacrifice it, okay? Don't want to take that 22 handle risk. Great decision. That was the best decision not to take that entry. First of all, it didn't close above that line, so this is the first reason for not being a valid order block. Second reason, I'm trying to catch the run with the min threshold inside this gap. So, but this was logical to put the stop loss over here. Even the order block support it, it's okay. So I'll try to catch the buy now if it can close above this line. I'll try to catch that buy now. Okay, the previous entry is not valid. Now I will try to catch that buy if it can close above that line. My buy will be here. My stop loss will cover just the open. So something like this. This will be my first buy for today. Here, stop loss will be, it should be there, but it's still, that is 27 handle. My first risk for today, okay? Don't forget about this. This is my first risk for today. Stop loss is here because I can't put it a bit higher. I can't do that. I have to cover that order block open as well as this fair value gap top. I have to cover that. Now, if it doesn't give me the entry opportunity, I'm okay with that. If it make a fair value gap over here, I'm not going to take this entry from that fair value gap because I won't be able to put my stop loss in a logical level. So I knew it will go higher. I just missed the opportunity. That's all. See this fair value gap? That is the another opportunity to take the buy. If I would love to take the buy from there, stop loss has to cover just one tick that order block 46 handle. I'm not interested to take that much risk. So I just missed this one, but I'm happy. I know that next day I will be able to catch that run. You know the logic. I was looking for buy. All of this liquidity has been taken. This is the last fair value gap has been traded here. Last line, last down close body close candle is my order block. Market, if it could give me the entry opportunity, I could go for the buy. Remember yesterday I have shown you the things as in hindsight. Today I'm going to show you this in live, but market didn't give me the entry opportunity. The first candle, it didn't made it order block. This candle didn't made it order block. So that is why I told that even if it go higher, I will sacrifice that. I'm not interested to take it. While this candle closed above this order block, I told that I'm more interested to take this buy. This is my first try for today to take that buy. Market didn't give me the entry opportunity. It is overzealous. It is going higher. So I'm not interested to take that entry. But I hope that you got your idea. So I'm going to remove it because I didn't take it. Why you don't take sell? Hey Ibrahim, why you are late? First tell me why you are late, brother. If your bias is short, go for short, man. I didn't ask anyone to look for buy, okay? This is the Venom model. I didn't finish the Venom model. I have to finish that first. This is the 22 YT model now. Absolutely, Borat. I'm watching as well as the 22 YT model as well. So if it come to this entry fair value gap, I'll look for my order block entry from this entry fair value gap. If it come to this entry fair value gap, I'll start to look for my buying opportunity either from this entry fair value gap or from this last fair value gap from the order block to take the buy again. If it doesn't touch this first presented gap, if it touch this first presented gap, then come here. No, I'm not interested to take any kind of buy. Until it doesn't touch this first presented gap, I will keep looking for an order block buying opportunity again from any of this fair value gap. Khalid, I didn't finish the Venom model, so I really don't know how to use that Venom. I have to finish that first. This is too risky to take the buy from here because it is an immediate reaction. I agree with you. Immediate reaction. I can take the buy here, but it's really risky. If anyone has that opportunity to take that risk, like 43 handle risk, you can go for it. I'm not interested to take this buy because it is risky. So I will wait for the order block. But of course, this is the 22 YT model. Okay, this is the perfect 22 YT model. Everything is perfect. Market structure shift, immediate reaction to the entry fair value gap. It will go at least until this first presented gap and then I'll look for that buy. I'm not interested because if I am wrong, for example, I'm wrong, I will get 43 handle loss. I don't want to take that 43 handle loss. But this is the perfect 22 YT model. There should be the partial. This area should be the partial. First presented gap low and then it should keep going higher until this buy side liquidity. Again, I'm not taking it because it's a 43 handle loss, but this is the perfect 22 YT model, the best 22 YT model ever. Why not include the volume balance of the brother? I told that if I would love to use, include that volume balance, it's gonna be a like 50 handle first presented gap. I don't want to do that. I need that specific fair value gap. So I just mark that specific fair value gap. Please stop saying that don't buy, don't sell. You are not here to tell me what I should do. Please don't do that. Stop doing that. I'm gonna request to you, brother. Please stop saying don't buy, don't sell. If you don't want to buy, you want to take the sell, let me know why did you take the sell. I will outline that. I will say boom for you. I have no problem with that. But please don't tell me don't buy, don't sell. That type of things. Please don't tell me that. Hey Ravi, how are you? Inversion for first presented fair value gap soon. I'm expecting the same thing, brother. That candle was order block in mini S&P, so I took it in MES. Worked very nice, but in demo. Mini S&P is better here. I told that, but I don't have the brave. But next week I will take the risk. Next week I will take the risk. Okay, just 1 week I will take the risk to switch my chart from NQ to mini S&P because this is the area where I should trade the mini S&P, not mini Nasdaq. So this is the best 22 YT model. So let me mark it. Let me mark it if anyone is interested. All this sell side liquidity has been taken over here by this over here. This is the entry fair value gap. I call them the well-known setup. This is the best or well-known setup over here. This is the breakaway gap over here. Market structure shift. Some of you can think that why this is the market structure shift. It didn't trade any fair value gap, then why this is the perfect market structure shift to you? I'm watching all of these weeks. This is the week game. This is the week game. I'm saying this is the perfect setup. That is why I'm saying the perfect setup. That should be the first partial, okay, from this entry fair value gap. I didn't take it because the stop loss was 43 handle. If I was wrong, what would happen? I would get stopped out for 43 handle loss. I didn't want to take that risk. If it was 20 handle, something like that, I would go for this trade. I'm not asking about the logic here. This is the first logic to take the partial. The low of this first presented gap. You have to take the partial around this area. The next closing trade is here. This is the closing of the trade. See this line? That is the closing of the trade. After taking the partial, stop loss has to be to the break even. This lowest down close body close candle will be the order block if the body can close above that candle. If it can close one tick above that candle. Now look over here, body didn't close above that candle. See this candle? It didn't close above that. So it's not the order block to me anymore. And no buy is valid while market is below this first presented gap. No buy is valid while market is below this first presented gap. You have to wait to break this first presented gap. We are in 15-minute premium. Okay. Brother, while you will make the setup, okay, while you will take the setup, let me know. Push the button, let me know where is your stop loss, where is your entry, where is your target profit. Okay, not something like that. Okay, you will take the sell here, and while you will see market is here, you will say that, brother, I took the sell over there. Don't like that way. Tell me where is your stop loss, where is your target, where is your entry. Tell me that. Where did you take that sell? Where did you take the sell? Let me know your stop loss, your entry, your target profit. So it came to this breakaway gap. I don't want to see anybody close below the 50% of this breakaway gap. Okay. Yeah, Chris, I'm also looking for buy, brother, but as I told at the beginning, everything I have explained, I should not say about the buying because this is a very bearish market. But if I were alone, I am not in stream, I would only look for buy. No sell is valid to me until this market doesn't close below the 50% of the hourly wick. So if the body close below the 50% of this hourly wick, then I will start to look for sell. Until then, I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. No, I don't trade pre-market. Where did you take the entry, brother Samad? I would love to know where is your Samad Jamil. Where is your entry, brother? Keep watch this this candle. If it can close above that candle, that down close body close candle, okay? Keep watching that candle. Okay, Guru's stop loss is 18116, right? Guru's, where did you 18116? 18116. Okay, 116. Where is 116? Okay, I got one guy got stopped out. Okay, one is already got stopped out. Guru. So when you will get stopped out, you are going to stop for the rest of the stream. Okay. So one guy has got stopped out. Let's see another one. Where Sharmat Jamil, your stop loss is above the first presented gap, right? This is your stop loss. Let's wait for another guy. And then please stop rest of the live. I don't want to listen anything from you anymore. This is Guru. And I think you put a stop loss above this first presented gap. Okay, this is another guy. SARMAD. Sharmad got stopped out again. Both of them got stopped out. Please stop saying anything. Look over here where the market has came to the breakaway gap. Nobody closed below this first breakaway gap. This is my perfect 22 YT model. How many times I have repeated that? This is my perfect 22 YT model. Market structure shift, entry fair value gap, it can maximum reach until the 50% of this breakaway gap. Nobody should close below the 50% of this breakaway gap. Stop loss is just below that breakaway gap. Target is this rejection block, and of course you can hold your target as long as you want. Okay, two guys already got stopped out. I hope that rest of the time they are not going to talk. While I'm framing some buy setup, why you guys keep pushing me for thinking about sell? Stop doing that, man. If you would love to take sell, go for it and do it silently. Don't make me confused, please. Bitcoin started to print money in the leap. Hey Jack, congratulations, man. I hope that you are going to get the huge profit, man, today. I wanna see any of this fair value gap. Look at this fair value gap. I wanna see this fair value gap will be unfilled. Now, if it really overzealous and trade that order block, then it can come back. But I don't wanna see that. While it will tap this first presented gap, I wanna see it will tap this first presented gap, and it will keep going higher. It's not a buying idea. But if I miss something here, okay, so I would love to go something like this, something like that, until this rejection block from to the top of this first presented gap here. If I miss this trade, if I miss it, then I will take that risk. Here I know that this market can come back again to trade this order block. I'm saying that it's highly risky. So if it doesn't trade that on, I would love to see it will be unfilled. That is why it is valid to me. This is a risky trade, but in the same time, it's little logical. It is 50-50. If it failed to trade this order block, it will hit my target. If it would love to trade, I will get stopped out. So 50-50. Okay. As you can see, I would get stopped out over there, and I would go for this trade if I miss this trade. Simply, if I miss it. Oh, by the way, let me keep it over there, because otherwise you will say, okay, you got stopped out and you just removed it from your chart. I told that I wouldn't go for that. If I miss this one, I will go for that one. If I get stopped out here, and if I see that it left that gap unfilled, didn't trade this order block, closed above this first presented gap again, I would go for the buy again. Just simply I will take the buy again. Stop loss will be the same area here, because the volatility, okay, just because of the volatility. If it was not volatile, I would put my stop loss one tick below that candle. That candle has made this bullish fair value gap, one tick below that candle. As it is highly volatile, I can take that 60 handle risk. So I would go for that 20 handle risk. And re-entry will be valid while market will close above this first presented gap again. And then the re-entry will be valid before tapping to this order block. That means after leaving this unfilled, make it unfilled gap. But of course, it can come back again to trade this order block. Okay, Rabi, very rarely will ever see well-known setup fail without reading at its finest. Thank you, brother. To be honest, it's very something. I mean, something that is called my well-known setup. I told that beforehand. So let's see if it can trade this order block. I'm not interested to take my entry from this order block. I will try to take my entry from the propulsion block again. So this entry is still. Just let me close it, okay? Just let me close it until this area, because I think it's more than enough. Let me close it over there. Here. So let's see. If it leave this fair value gap open and close above this first presented gap again, I will take rebuy from there. If it trade this order block, I will look for the buy again from my propulsion block. My comment also read, please. DB, what did you comment, brother? I mean, 0946 candle. What is that? Macro inversion, please see. Macro inversion, please see. What is macro inversion, brother? I don't know what is macro inversion. That is absolutely a new word to me. See this candle. It is not the propulsion block from 15-minute chart, but as the body has closed above the open, let's see if it can work as a propulsion block from 15-minute chart, but not sure. Okay, so let's see how it is. Two entry opportunity. If it trade this order block, I'll try to take my entry from the propulsion block. If it doesn't trade this order block, I will take my entry while the market will close above this first presented gap. This entry I would go if I miss this trade. If I miss this trade, then this entry I will go. Otherwise, I will never go for this trade, because this can fall to trade this order block. I know that. So it's a 50-50 opportunity. What is the inverse macro, brother? I have no idea. 10,206 subscriber. I just need 4 more subscriber to make it to 10,210. Sharmad or the other guy, what was his name? Guru. I'm not saying, brother, you are wrong. I'm saying that if I'm framing the buy, stop telling me to think about sell. Stop doing that, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm right, you are wrong. No, I have no intention to say like that way. If I'm framing buy, let me frame the buy. Let me frame the buy, okay? Because if you made me confused, then I will be confused. Just go for your trade silently, and if you get the boom, let me know. Oh, brother, I took the sell over there and I got the boom. That is really so happy news for me because you got your boom. But while I'm framing the buy, if you keep saying don't buy, or maybe that market is going to fall, it made me confused, okay, to read this market. I hope that you'll understand, brother. Because you can see like 194 people are watching, so still I'm in great pressure while I'm framing a trade. It's a huge pressure, man. This first presented gap is holding the market. Tap to this area, trade this order block now. Perfect. If it can make an propulsion block here to give me an entry, and from there I can take a partial to this first presented gap, I will go for that propulsion block entry. So I want to see this order block will hold the market. I'm not interested to take my entry from the order block. I'm more interested to take the entry from the propulsion block. Why? Because I need to make sure that this is the order block market is going to respect. So propulsion block is the confirmation of the order block. As it takes too long, see, it came here, respected that rejection block here, that rejection block. It didn't reach until this rejection block, but it has respected that rejection block as well as that weak 50% which has traded this gap and take all of the liquidity. So it can be a bearish market now. I can't simply take the risk from this order block. You want to take that risk, go for it. I'm going to mark the open of this order block because market has traded that order block open. Oh, it didn't yet, but I hope that it will trade that open. I love to mark the open if it trade, okay? So if it can make a propulsion block, I will try to take my entry from the propulsion block. Don't believe this order block as it has come after certain visit. It has visited something. Of course, it can be traded and keep going higher without letting me enter into this market. I will sacrifice that trade, but I'm not interested to take the risk over here. Is that clear? I hope so. If this candle can close one tick above that candle, this is my propulsion block. I'm going to take my buy from this propulsion block with so much confidence that it is reaching for this first presented gap one more time. If it doesn't close above that area, instead if it closes below this candle, I'm done. That means this is not my order block. Market has another intention. Maybe it will do the manipulation here and then it will go higher. I'm not interested to trade over there at all anymore. So it's a time to wait. Think with the logic. Now you can say, brother, your target didn't hit here. Do you really think that I will go for that 144 handle? Whatever. If it close below this candle or below the min threshold, is acceptable one time. The very next candle has to close above the min threshold again. So let me show you this. This is the order block, this is the min threshold. If the body closed below this min threshold, next body closed above this min threshold, it is still valid. Otherwise, this order block is not valid anymore because market has taken that low. So market is going to make new order block. Just going to remove this box because if I will remember the min threshold level is around this area. Look at this 15-minute chart. Preparing for Powell. It is preparing for Powell. Do you remember this order block, brother? Anybody has remembered that order block? We have tried to frame our first trade. Remember this order block? Now 22 YT model didn't work. 100% it has worked. That was my extreme liquidity. It has rejected from this week 50% as well as from that candle close, which is called the rejection block. So of course it has done perfectly. It has done. But this is for those people who love to hold the runner. I never appreciate the runner. Even if it is highly volatile, I don't care. I would love to take the partial 1:1, whatever it is, 1:1, and then would love to trail my stop loss, and let's see if it can hit my target or not. Gangzhou same from take profit trader at the top of the screen. Oh, okay, maybe the breaker block is better. I can't think about the breaker block because market didn't trade the order block. So if the order block is not traded, then I can't think about the breaker block. So I have to think about the order block first. Order block has to be traded first to think about the breaker block. So this is not a valid order block. If this low is taken, this whole setup is not valid anymore. So this whole setup is gonna be collapsed. Otherwise, if this market close above this entry fair value gap, new entry is valid depending on the same setup until this low is not taken. It will close above this entry fair value gap, the same setup will be valid. Exactly, it will be valid because the origins of the setup didn't taken out over there. Bro, your trade is good, but my stop loss is not hit yet, and I am trading forex Nasdaq. What is that? And also I took partial profit. I don't know what you are saying about because your stop loss was 116 or something. Okay, if you didn't get a stop out, congratulations, brother. Welcome for your profit, and I really appreciate your profit. Ninad is back. Yeah, I was waiting for him actually. I was just waiting for him. I was thinking, where is that guy? He should be here already. Oh, okay, he trade US 100 on forex. Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, okay, brother. If you didn't get a stop out, okay, this whole setup is not valid anymore. So everything is done because this low has taken that low. This order block has been invalidated. This is the mean threshold of that 15-minute order block. So this is the 15-minute order block. This is the mean threshold of that 15-minute order block. So let's see if it can reverse from this 15-minute mean threshold or not from there. Okay, from the hourly chart, if the market close below the 50% of this week, then and only then I will think about sell. Until then there is no sell valid to me. This is the mean threshold line. I'm going to remove this last fair value from 1 minute chart. Going to leave a line over there and going to close that one as well. Mean threshold line, order block line from 15-minute chart, hourly week 50%. Until it is not broken, I'm not interested to think about any kind of sell. I'm only interested to look for buy. More interested to think about this buy side liquidity now. This relatively equal highs. That's my buy side liquidity now. I'm going to remove them because this is a boom. This is a boom. Maybe this is a 20 handle loss. I don't give a shit. After 25 handle profit, 68 handle profit, 20 handle loss. Bullshit. Yeah, Ninad, I know that. While market went higher, you took buy, and when market fall, you took sell. You are the best. I know that. You took buy here, you took sell there. You have proved that already in our Discord. You have proved that already, brother. So no need to prove again. I just told that I was waiting for you. Where were you, man? Brother, if Guru, let me know one more time. I think you missed my point. I was framing a buy here, right? And you are framing a sell over there. Nothing is wrong. The problem is, if you are framing a sell, don't tell that to me. Just frame it, tell me, brother, it hit my target, boom. I will write down boom for you. But while I'm framing the buy, if you tell me about the sell, I will get confused. That is my problem. Okay, I'm not a YouTuber like other people. I'm a price action reader, so it's really so difficult for me to read the price going against some of you, going against you. I don't want to do that, and it's really so difficult, brother. It's huge pressure, man. Powell is going to speak around 11:25. Before Powell, it is a high volatile seek and destroy mode most of the time. After Powell, it is a high volatile seek and destroy mode as well. So be very careful while Powell is going to speak. The day Powell is going to speak. Okay. And I don't need that thing as well. Man, if I frame a buy, for example, if I could take the buy from this order block, while this candle valid as an order block, if it tapped to this order block, I took a buy over there, just for example. Maybe I took a buy here. I don't need anything. Why don't you guys don't get it? Closed my trade to the first presented gap, 121 handle. Now it didn't give me the entry opportunity. For example, I took the risk over here. Just simply I took the risk here. Target is until this last fair value gap. First presented fair value gap. Low. I should put my stop loss over there. Maybe because of the stop loss, I put very tight stop loss. Okay, just like 25 handle. I took a 25 handle stop loss. For example, this is just for example. I will get my profit. I know this market will go higher. Maybe I got stopped out here. I will take re-entry over there. I will get my profit. This is that week 50% from the hourly chart. If the candle can close above this candle, which is the lowest down close body close candle, until now, I'll start to look for buy again from this candle, from that order block. This is not a signal service, so if anyone is thinking that this is a signal, please, it's not a signal. It's all about the price action, how I'm going to frame my buy, how I'm going to how I'm going to manage them. This is all I'm trying to say. It's not a signal service. RP, okay, up to K, one quick scalp. Thank you for the bias, brother. You're most welcome, brother. No, bro, I'm not telling you to sell or something else. I was just telling my trade. Oh, okay, then no problem, brother. That's cool, man. Perfect. Macro was good. Okay. Did you ever, how many guys are with me for 6 months? At least for 6 months. Is there anyone who is with me for 6 months? At least for 6 months. Anyone here? Oh man, it's 31 handle, 24 handle, 24 handle, 24 handle, 24 handle. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Worth it. Okay, Sida Pro, Al Mahmoudi, Seth Hunter, Uda Pro, Jamie, Sida Pro. Thank you. Guys, did you notice that while I start to talk about something, I keep doing that for few weeks, few months. For example, right now I'm showing you only the order block entry. Did you notice that for some last few days I'm showing you only the order block entry, nothing else? Did you notice that previously while I was showing you the 22 YT model, I would only go for the 22 YT model, then inversion parallel cap. I just went for the inversion parallel cap. So in one model I work one time only, so that will be my entry. This 25 handle is worth it. Okay, so I will take the partial to this fair value cap, which is 48 handle, and then I will hold my target, I mean for later, but so far this 48 handle is gonna be my first partial from this order block. Okay, from this order block 24 handle here, 48 handle partial. Remember, 48 handle partial. Stop loss at the break even. I got stopped out. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Target is this last fair value gap. If I get stopped out to the break even, I'm more than happy with that. 48 handle. If you think it's not enough, I'm sorry, man. I'm not for you. Someone else. Please go some other place. Target is this last fair value gap. Stop loss is at the break even. Did you notice that I'm showing you only the order block entry for last few weeks or few days? This 48 handle is more than enough for being profitable. Stop loss is at the break even or maybe little above of the break even. If I get stopped out here, I'm okay with that, 100% okay with that. So far it has provided you 64 handle. How many handle do you need to be profitable? How many handle? Ask yourself. Stop loss is at the break even or maybe a bit above the break even. Maybe it's not enough for you. 48 handle is not enough for you. I'm not for you, brother. Go somewhere else. Find someone else. I'm not for you. Here the logic is market has traded this mean threshold of the 15-minute order block. See this mean threshold from the 15-minute chart, as well as hourly week concurrent prospect CE, as well as 1 minute last fair value gap, as well as 1 minute order block mean threshold. See this 1 minute order block mean threshold. All of these things has been traded. This candle has validated this order block as a valid order block. We'll take the buy here. I know that my stop loss has to be below this order block. As it is 46 handle, I'm not interested to take that risk. So I will cover that candle only. That candle has validated this order block. Okay, I will just cover that handle. I mean that candle. Took the buy here. This is the most logical level, which is called the entry fair value gap, to take the partial to that specific leg. This is the entry fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. Took the partial here. Put my stop loss to the break even or maybe little above of the break even. I don't know, wherever you will put it, maybe I'll get stopped out. Got 48 handle here, 48 handle, got stopped out to the break even. Am I profitable here? Buy 68 handle, buy 25 handle. What was that? 25 handle sell, 68 handle buy. How much was that? 20 handle loss. Again 48 handle profit. What else do you need, brother? Brother, you are wrong. It is falling. That is why I took the partial, man. I know that you are not interested to write down because you took one contract entry and you hold your trade until this area. If you took one contract entry, you have to close the trade over there. There is no other way. I told this last time to Donichu. If you remember in my life, if you are trading one contract only, you have to close the trade in the partial level. Brother, why you are only framing the sell? Because I don't have any, only framing the buy because I don't have any sell liquidity. No sell selling. I know that I'm going against the trend. I know that, but I told that I'm not interested to take sell, any kind of sell, until market doesn't close below this dotted line. So if the market can close below this dotted line, maybe I'll start to look for sell, though I don't want to, because I have no idea what the market will go. As I don't have any idea, maybe I will never look for the sell. I will let this day go. Sharada took the buy, 1 micro, booked 40 handle. That means $80. You already booked $80, brother. Congratulations. I'm going to remove this one as well. How many trade I have to frame, brother? One trade is more than enough. Maybe forget about this first presented fair value gap entry. Forget about this entry because I told that it's huge stop loss, so I'm not going to take that buy. Forget about that entry as well. This I'm not going to go. First entry, boom. I was trying to take my first risk here, didn't give me the entry opportunity. That was the best area to take the buy. Best area to take the buy. Just market didn't give me the entry opportunity. Bad luck. Just bad luck. Are you going to think about the sell? Are you thinking about the sell? Why, man? Why you are thinking about sell? What is the reason for thinking sell? Where is your liquidity? Remember, this all liquidity has been taken. Look over there. Let me remove this one. See this liquidity? That was our extreme liquidity. Let me show you from the weekly chart. Look over here. This liquidity is taken over here. There is no liquidity left. No liquidity left. Nothing left. This market can fall for this. I know that, but there is no liquidity. Why I will frame the sell? Just because it is trend? No, I don't like to trade like that way. I'm not like that way. I know that a lot of people are framing only the sell. I'm not interested to frame the sell. I'm only interested to think about the buy. So every bullish period will give me the confidence to think about the buy. Can you analyze GBP? No, brother. I don't trade forex, so I don't want to switch my chart to forex chart. 10,208 people are subscribers so far. I just need 2 more subscribers. If I get that, my target will be filled. Dear Money, thanks for that, Penguin Man. Daily liquidity has. What did you mean by daily liquidity has? We have daily liquidity. Let me check. See this parallel gap from the daily chart. See this parallel gap. I called them as my last parallel gap, and the power of this last parallel gap is unlimited. The power of this last parallel gap is unlimited. You have no idea how much power this last parallel gap has. Mhm. I traded the same order block logic and booked good profit in Bank Nifty Indian Index. Wow, that's awesome, Sharada. Gangjong, thanks for that penguin, but why is that fake penguin, man? If the candle from hourly chart closed below this week 50% or go one tick below this low, I have to think about the sell, but I'm not interested to look for sell as there is no sell side liquidity. So I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. I'm only interested to think about the buy. So all the low has been taken. Perfect. Going to remove this gap. It has already gave me what I was needed. Let me show you the hourly chart. This is that week 50%. From the hourly chart, this is that week 50%. Okay. Until the body doesn't close below this week 50%, I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. No sell is valid to me. If you would love to go for sell, please go for it. I'm not interested to look for sell. I'm not interested to use the order block here to frame the buy because the lower time frame didn't give me any confirmation that I can go for the buy from this order block. For example, I don't have any fair value gap or I don't have any order block has been traded over here. So I don't have any confirmation from the lower time frame. So I'm not interested to use this candle as my order block to take the buy. You can say this is the order block. I don't see this type of candle as my order block. So that is not my order block. I'm not interested to frame any kind of buy from the order block here. MNQ getting close to 5%. Again, be careful if you are really trading, guys. So one guy has unsubscribed while I was asking about 10,200 subscriber. Yeah, it's almost minus 4% already. Yeah, be careful. Be very, very, very careful. Okay, be very careful. And we are just before the Powell speak, so keep that in your mind as well. If you are finding value in today's stream, please consider liking and sharing it on your social media. Spreading the word helps others benefit as well. Let me actually check. Thank you, Tamimi, by the way. Let me check actually find any profit screenshot in our Discord or not. What happened? Okay, I got some profit screenshot actually. Slow is fast. Ready for my first payout in Take Profit Trader. All because of brother T2 teaching us. Thank you, T2 SMC Trader. Total 1755. 390. Okay, is that a 50k account or is that a 25k account? Slow. First, is that 50k account or a how much is that account? If it is 25k account, request the money right now. If it is 50k account, then okay, I think it's 50k account. Yeah, it's 53,000. Oh, okay, he got 53,000, right? I don't know, I didn't get it. But whatever it is, great thing, brother. Ready for my first payout in Take Profit Trader. Okay, he is already ready to get his first payout. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations for your first payout. Now I'm going to get another payout certificate over here. Thank you. Thank you so much. So he got this Take Profit Trader account in 29 March, and today is 5th, I guess, 4th of, so within 6 days he got his first payout. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. 142 vote, 48% think that Messi is the best, 52% thinks CR7 is the best. Actually, both of them are the best. Both of them are the best. I should think about the sell now, but I'm just not interested to think about to take any kind of sell. They're broken. They're broken. Everything is broken. This is my last defense line. If this defense line is broken, then maybe this market will keep falling. I'm just not interested to take any kind of sell. Be careful, gentlemen. This is scary market. She is very unforgiving today. Yeah. Already hit the like button. Keep the energy going. Spam this YouTube emojis in chat. Chat them as much as you want. Let's get this chat buzzing. Thank you, Tamimi. Thank you so much, man. Trump imposes 10% tariffs on a Penguins Island. Seriously? If it minus 5% can't trade on an MFFU, yeah, absolutely, you can't do that. So how much is actually? Minus 4.37. It's already minus 4.37. Be careful, guys. If it is 5%, no trade is valid anymore for most of the prop firm. You won't be able to. But Take Profit Trader will allow you to trade, but rest doesn't allow you to trade. How many of you are profitable already? Let me know. We have framed some buy setup. I didn't frame any sell, but we have framed some beautiful buy setup. How many of you are profitable? No, for eval you can trade. I think there is no problem with eval, sister. Okay, Mourad okay, uninhabited islands, only penguins. Okay, who true profitable? Don't need to rate how, man. Don't need to. Can you please share your entries in Discord, please, brother? Don't need to. Can you please share them on Discord? The kid, no trade. That's cool, man. Archana, okay. Naren, you are my good inspiration. Lot of love from India. Thank you, Naren. Juba. Alberto Bourbon Rice, raid. Can you please share your trade to me in Discord? Whoever is in raid, share your trade in Discord. Not interested to take buy from this order block. Not interested to take buy from this order block. Not interested to take buy from this order block. If any of you would love to take the buy, you will take the buy by your own risk. I'm not interested to take the buy from this order block because it didn't trade any fair value gap, though it is reacting from this 15-minute constant crossment over here, but from 1 minute chart I have no confirmation. So I'm not interested to take the buy from this order block. I'm framing it, but it's not a valid buy to me. Even if it works, I don't care. Even if it works, I don't care. Okay, so whatever, I'll just make it here, make it 1:2. Even if it works, I don't care. No buy is valid to me from here, from this order block. I need manipulation now. If I would love to take the buy, I need manipulation. No trade today. That's cool, brother. The best idea. If you didn't trade, that is the best idea. Eval is okay even after 5%. Oh, okay. So Eval is okay even after 5%. That's the confirmation from Mahdi. Thank you, Mahdi. Mahdi, are you in green or are you in red or you didn't trade? Let me know. Even if it works, I don't care. I'm not interested to take my entry from this order block, even though it is respecting the 50% of that week CE. So the last fair value gap, still it is not valid to me. If any of you would love to push the button, that should be your own risk. I'm not going to take that risk. I need the manipulation before taking any kind of buy from here. Light green, that's cool. I made $900 today, but also blew up 2 Eval accounts. That's a bad news. I mean $900, but 2 blue accounts, not good. Not good. Blue account is not good by one day. This buy is not valid. If any of you would love to take this entry, it will be your own risk. I'm not interested to take the buy from this order block. Tamimi, join our free community of traders Discord. Yeah, if anyone is interested to join our Discord, you're welcome, brother. It's absolutely free. How many members do we have actually? Let me check. 1078 members. Wow, man, we have a lot of members. I'm grateful. I need the manipulation. That means some kind of liquidity has to be taken. If I would love to frame any setup, then I need a fair value gap. Then if that fair value gap is been traded, then I will look for the order block. Until then, no buy is valid for me. Okay, so if anyone push that button, that will be your own risk. Look, it didn't work. Do you know that? No, I didn't know that. It could simply work. It could do that, but most of the times it doesn't work. It do the manipulation because there is no 1 minute time frame confirmation. Remember here we had the 1 minute time frame confirmation here. Remember there I have the 1 minute time frame confirmation over here, but look here, I have no 1 minute time frame confirmation. So I'm not interested to frame any trade here. So what I have seen now, market has done the manipulation. So this low has been taken over here. I have got the manipulation. I need a fair value gap now. I'm going to remove this candle because that's not my order block, by the way. I marked it so that you can understand why that is not the order block. So every fall, I don't look for the order block. Here, did it work? This order block, did it work? Now, I didn't actually get the opportunity to enter over here, but did it work? If it could tap to this order block, it could work, right? Here, did it work until the certain level? 100%. But look over here, it didn't work. Why? Because it has to make the manipulation over there. If you understand this, you will understand the order block. If you don't understand this, you are not going to understand the order block at all. I have to have the higher time frame as well as the lower time frame. It doesn't need to trade the fair value gap. It has to trade the order block at least the order block to frame the new propulsion block entry. But if there is fair value gap, that is the best case of scenario. If it could work, I would sacrifice that trade because I knew that most of the time it happens. Most of the time. No, brother, this is a bearish market. That is why it stopped you out. Then why it worked? It give me the buy run. At least give me an opportunity to take the partial. Why it has given me the opportunity to take the partial? Why it didn't? You understand the difference? Woohoo! 10,210 subscriber. I hit my target, by the way. Now it's time to wait. Just asking seed 949 as sell side. Is it there from daily chart? There is no sell side liquidity to me, brother. 949 949. Where is that? 949, 949, 949. Where is that? I don't have any sell side liquidity, brother. DB. No sell side liquidity at all. Beginning of the stream, you said you'd look for buy once it closed above 1 hour fair value gap CE. If I'm not wrong. Of course, brother. Go to your hourly chart. Sorry. Did this candle closed yet? It didn't close yet. So I have no problem to think about the buy. If this candle close below this CE or go one tick below that low, I'm not interested to look for buy anymore until the next next sign or next opportunity or anything. Until this candle is not close or went below this low, I'm all okay to look for the buy from lower time frame confirmation. Is that clear? Lamp 779. It is not closed yet, or it didn't violate that low. That weak low is not being violated by the hourly candle, so still buy is valid to me. The first candle, it will go one tick below that low from any time frame, I'm done. Or if it didn't even violate this low but closed one tick below this constant crossment, I'm done. See, this low has been taken, I'm done. All of this area, I'm done. That means this weak 50% has no value to me anymore. I should keep looking for sell, which I'm not interested without any buy side manipulation. No sell is valid to me until there is no buy side manipulation. See, this manipulation has taken that high. It is called buy side manipulation. I need buy side manipulation, but there is another problem. What is that problem? I don't know how far this market will fall. I have no idea how much this market will fall. I was expecting this market will come here. Let me show you this daily chart. And here, I was expecting this market will come to this fair value gap. Now, is it going to come by today? If it come by today, that is unexpected things, man. Because it has already moved. How many handle? Look at that. It has already moved 930 handle, maybe 1000 handle move. Okay. And from there to this gap is another 1000 handle, another 1000 handle. So 2000 handle move by one day. I don't like it. So I really don't want to see that it will come here. If it doesn't come here, I have no sell side liquidity. I have only this gap. Instead of this gap, I have nothing at all. In this market, nothing at all. So if it keep falling, I have nothing to do because I don't have any end life. I'm not going to chase this market. Is that clear? 749. What is 749, brother? 749. Here's something. I mean, here you are seeing something. Brother, I am saying something. Please listen to me, okay? I don't have any sell side liquidity. I have no sell side liquidity. I have this fair value gap from the weekly chart where I'm predicting this market will fall even before going higher. So until this area, I will look for sell. But today, the market has already fall 4.94%, 97%, or 91%, something like that. It has fallen until that area. I don't think so that it will fall another 5%. I don't want to see that, and I don't think that is going to happen. So there is no sell side liquidity. I can't think about the sell. I have to frame the buy setup only. So anytime I'll get an opportunity to take the buy, I have to go for that. This is chasing price. I'm not interested to chase the price. This market is extremely bearish. It opened there, here, it opened here, now it came here. Do you really think that it's a good idea to sell from here? You can say, brother, I could sell from there. This is the same case of scenario. You are seeing this low now. Isn't it absolutely unusual to take the sell from there? It was the same thing over here while the market was exactly over there. It was the same area where selling was exactly the same thing. Chasing the market. I'm not interested to chase it. I will let it go. Not interested to chase this market anymore. No, I don't trade gold, brother. Guru, can you please show me your account number? Just give me the personal message, your account number, because I want to show your account, same account number after 1 week. I'm gonna challenge you, brother. You won't be able to show me that after 1 week. I'm going to challenge you. Simple open challenge. I mean, if you don't trade 1 micro only, the same contract you took today, same contract you will keep trading. After 1 week, you will have not that account. That is my challenge to you. Open challenge. So it's not about believing, it's about your trading, your psychology. I can simply say that because I know the psychology. Now, if you are a swing trader, I wouldn't say that. As you are not a swing trader, it is going to happen. Hi, low, hi. Let me check the standard deviation. You're not a trader, Ninath. I don't want to talk about your trading because you're not a trader. It's for fun, Ninath. Please don't take it seriously, man. You know that it's fun. I always say this type of things for fun. You know me, right? I mean, the Guru maybe doesn't know me, so he will take it seriously, but you know me. Ninath, right? You know me. Yeah, maybe Guru or the new guys, they don't know me, but you know me perfectly. So it is all for fun. I have no way to judge any of you. You, whatever you are doing for yourself. It's not about my certificate, my judgment. I can't judge you. Whatever I'm saying here, nothing is serious. So those people are with me for so long, they know me very well. I don't judge people. I don't need to judge them. So if you would love to trade, this fair value gap is my buying opportunity. If it can tap to this fair value gap, that is my buying. From there, stop loss has to be there, but it's actually 34 handle. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? 34 handle, 34 handle, 34 handle, 34 handle. If I put it over there, 22 handle. 22, 34. Okay, brother, I'm not going to take it as it is 36 handle, so I'll just sacrifice it, okay? Because I can't put my stop loss bit higher of that line. I have to cover the open of this order block. If it doesn't give me the entry, it's okay. I mean, I don't have the problem with that, but that is my buying opportunity. If it could give me that opportunity to take the buy, I could go for that buy. 50%. You are a scalper, bro. You just catch some handles, but I am a ICT student. We trade like him. No, you don't trade like him. If you are an ICT student, then you know that what ICT talked about trading. So just by your first sentence, I know that you are not an ICT trader. And even if you are an ICT trader, you don't listen ICT perfectly. Because if you knew it, then you didn't say that we are ICT trader and we are going to hold the trade for so long and going to trade like ICT himself. Sorry to say that, but if you need the proof, you can check all of his tweet, all of his videos, all of the area what ICT talked about. always he talked about low hanging fruit. Never ever told you to catch the whole ram. He never appreciate that. So as an ICT trader, you should always look for the low hanging fruit. Always for the partial. Always. He always tell you to take the partial to the low hanging fruit. You have to do that. If you don't do that, you are not an ICT trader. So don't give the blame to ICT, please. It's a very sensitive place to me because I learned it from ICT himself, and I spent a lot of time to study this concept of these things. See you, brother. No, I'm not framing any trade from the order block. Actually, I'm using the micro things, macro things with this inverse parallel gap, and this is the lowest low. There is no other low left, so I don't need to worry about anything else. That is why I framed that buy with confidence from this parallel gap, and I believe that this market will go higher. It should not keep falling, okay, by the way, because there is no parallel gap. It has already fallen 5% or something like that. So I should keep thinking about the buy. That is why I was framing that buy. Okay, this buy is not valid anymore because it has already reached to this parallel gap. It's not valid anymore. If it could give me that entry from here, I could go for that trade. I mean, I wouldn't take that trade because the stop loss was near about 36 handle. So of course I wouldn't go for that trade. But that all the, I mean, if the stop loss, it was not a volatile market. Like if it is not the volatile, you know that this was the entry for me. If it could give me that entry until this last parallel gap, 50%, exactly to that 50%. I mean, not first parallel gap, to this two parallel gap. Okay. We didn't get manipulation. Should we? Okay, I give you the answer, brother. Bro, you leave that guy. You relax. Hey, Naren, thank you. Yeah, lamp, not clown, like you love. Hey, lamp, you are here. I'll enter on this inversion parallel gap. Who is with me? You should not enter to this inversion parallel gap now because market has already trading this gap. This is the gap. It is trading now. So I will wait for next opportunity. Not interested to trade here from this gap. If it make a order block here, I can enter from that order block. But from this gap, it's not valid to me anymore. See this candle? I prefer to take the entry from this candle here, from this order block. I prefer to take entry from this order block, this candle. Okay, so something like here. Stop loss has to be below this candle, but I can't do that. You can simply see that I can't do that. So what I have to do, I have to cover maybe somewhere here, which is absolutely risky. So I will leave this trade as well by putting it like this way until this buy side liquidity. See the relatively clean highs until that area. I'll leave it until that area. Going to sacrifice this, not going to take it because of the stop loss. If I'm wrong, I'm not interested to take that 48 handle loss. I'm just not interested to take it. That is why I'm going to sacrifice it, because even I can't move my stop loss a bit higher. Even if I would love to put it over here and cover that opening of this order block, I have to put it exactly over there, which is 36 handle. So I'm not interested to take this entry, even though it worked. So here this entry wouldn't be valid when this candle trade this entry parallel gap over here, the lowest down close body close candle. This candle closed one tick out that candle. Trade that order block, should take that buy side liquidity, not interested to take it because of 48 handle stop loss. Now you can say, brother, 56 handle you have already got. I don't care about my profit. I care about my stop loss. Maybe calling out daily high and daily low make me a clown, then I am. Okay, what it is that Nina, you have already called the daily low, right? Let me check actually what was your daily low. Today's low will be made around 17640. 17640. I think you are absolutely right. Yes, a bit lower. Okay, but yeah, perfect, man. Perfect. 17. What was that? 40. Yeah, just for 14 only, it doesn't matter. Absolutely, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it was a very nice prediction, brother. It was a very, very, very nice prediction. Lot of missing opportunity today, but still we have some profit, right? First 25 handle profit, second here, what was that here, 48 handle profit. So I think these two profit is more than enough for being profitable. At least for today, it was enough. We have framed some entry, something like here. I told that I'm gonna sacrifice this one, not interested to take that one. So it has provided this one because of the stop loss. That was another entry we have seen. Here it would be another entry opportunity to me, but as it didn't give me that entry opportunity, here going to sacrifice this trade as well because of the stop loss. Even if I'd love to put it a bit higher, I can't put it in logical level because of the stop loss, so I would love to sacrifice this trade as well until this. Now you can say, brother, it didn't hit your target. It came until this 71 handle. I don't need to hit my target, by the way, but this is for your confirmation that, oh, by the way, it had hit my target actually from the water clock to until the buy side liquidity, it hit the target. I would love to sacrifice this one because it is 48 handle loss. I don't want to take that 48 handle risk. Here this last parallel gap is my interest to see if it can stop the market or if the market keep going higher. I have the buy side liquidity here, which is my main interest to see if it can reach until this buy side. My intention to show you that when I am looking for buy, that is the most important part to learn. Here I was looking for buy, 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 no buy. Remember, though I had this order block everything, but no buy, no buy at all. Buy, but not from the order block, of course, from the inverse gap, or maybe 22 IT model, or maybe some kind of breaker block or something like that, but not from the order block. Order block, buy from that specific candle. Order block, buy. So you have to understand while I'm looking for buy and when I'm not looking for buy. That is the important. Now all of this sell, I missed them, right? But I will catch some buy over here. Now you'll say that, brother, you told that you are not going to take this entry. I'm trying to show you how to frame the trade and how many times I'm wrong. I'm wrong here. From the first presented gap entry, 20 handle loss, I will take that loss, just one loss. The rest of the time, whenever I frame the trade, did market give me at least the partial, at least 1:1 partial? Did it give me that? If I whole way, if I keep framing the trade, just let me frame the whole except the first presented gap. If I frame the trade, for example, here, that is my first entry opportunity from there, stop loss there, target is the first presented gap low, or maybe from this entry favorable gap, which is our perfect entry, from there stop loss below this breakaway gap, quantity below this gap, partial should be there, and then how long as you want to go, it's up to you. Here is a loss. We have framed a loss losing trade here. When this candle tapped to this order block, it was a 20 handle loss, 20 handle. Okay, I'm just going to keep it like that way. That's a losing trade. 48 handle buy. Okay, randomly I'm just putting it randomly. Perfect 48 handle buy. Any buy? No. Buying opportunity didn't take me. It has taken me over there. Partial. After taking the partial, put your stop loss to the break even. Hold your trade until this area. Exactly from this parabolic gap. After taking the partial over there. Simple logic. From there, last parabolic gap. It is going for that buy side. I don't give a shit. This is my last line. I know that I'm going to close my trade over there, because it can stop the market, send this market keep falling. So I was looking for buy. I will keep looking for buying opportunity. If I keep looking for buying opportunity, I know that I'll get a lot of buying opportunity. Those sell comparing with the buy, you please compare, okay? All of this fall, look at those fall. It is just falling, and the buys are respecting the market. That is the area I was interested to draw your attention. If you can understand this, perfect. This was ICT songs model at the order block that Tito framed the trade. I don't know that. They already closed. Thank you, brother, for closing that. I took this entry one order block with 1 micro. Yeah, it's too volatile. So go for 1 or 2 micro. No worries to go, brother. I am not here to push the button. I'm here to explain the price action, to why I'm interested to take the buy here, not from there. This is my intention to say why I'm not interested to mark the order block here. Instead, I'm more interested for 22 YT model, breaker block, inverse gap, anything, but not order block. Why I'm more interested to mark the order block here without anything else. This is my intention to come over here, nothing else, brother. If you understand this, perfect, man. If you don't understand, I can't make this much more easier to understand. Okay, 10,208 subscriber. I don't think so I'm going to hit to 210 subscribers. So I need 2 more subscribers. If anyone is here, please go for that with the like. I'm really exhausted, not interested to hold this, sorry, continue this stream, because my mind is already broken. I don't know when I will be able to accept the criticism. I should accept the criticism. I can't accept the criticism because I know that this is going to happen. I believe that is going to happen. But because the time is not accurate yet, I can't prove it. And in that time, when people start to say or just start to talk about bullshit, it blow my mind. I don't know when I'll be able to. I think Tamimi or some of you has to tell me something that will help me to overcome this. Man, I'm not a YouTuber, so I don't care. I don't need to be like other YouTuber. Accept the criticism. No, I'm not going to do that. Never ever, man. Who the hell is criticizing here? No one is. You're the great brother. Thank you, Jonathan. It happens, brother. We are wrong all the time. People will hate no matter what, right or wrong. Absolutely. I know that, brother, but I just can't accept it. That's the problem. I just can't accept it. Why is that, man? You are doing great, my friend. You're most welcome. Thank you so much, Jonathan. The seniors keep telling me, brother, just avoid those comments, and I can't avoid them. Okay, it's time to wait a bit. It has met new buy side liquidity. You can see over here, new clean buy side liquidity. Okay, so let me show you this clean buy side. I like everything, but I don't like this type of clean things. I don't like them because I know them. They are going to be taken. Now, if market can fill this gap 100%, I will start to look for breaker block entry with so much confidence that this buy side liquidity is going to be taken. So if it can make anything like this before taking this buy side liquidity, I'll take the buy from this breaker block with 95% confidence that this is going to be taken and this is going to be a profitable trade. It can be here, it can be there, it can be here, anywhere, but it has to do something like this. This is my perfect breaker block situation, but it has to close this parallel gap 100% first. Now NQ is trading minus 3.5%. Can we trade now or banned for today in MFFU? I don't know. I think Tamimi knows the reply. Just call one stop loss hit. Yeah, I got one stop out here. 20 handle. It was 20 handle loss. Though I told that I'm not interested to take this entry. If I don't frame this one, then I go for this one. As I have framed it, I kept it over there. Actually, let me put this entry as well. It will look good today. Just randomly I'm going to put it, okay? Randomly. Not going to see 25 or something like that. Just randomly I put it over there. It's their problem, not yours. Hey Judy, thanks for that. Dealing my own psychology is the hardest part of trading for me. Jake, that is the problem for almost every trader. I think so. Not only you, but also me, but also Tamimi, but also everyone. Gangjong, everyone. Everybody see the market differently, so each its own. Expecting does not make you weak, but makes you grow. Accepting does not make you weak, but makes you grow. I know that, brother, but I don't know why I can't do that. You know, in my Discord, Tamimi keeps saying me this every day. Now, every day I promise him, brother, I will never argue with them again. Ask Tamimi is here. Ask him. Every single time. He keeps saying me, brother, please don't argue with them. Let them tell. Whatever they want to tell, let them tell. But why I can't stop, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I know. I don't know. It's not true. I know why I can't accept it. I know that. Still market will fall more. I wish it will fall more. Ibrahim. The most expensive good afternoon will start soon. The most expensive good afternoon will start soon. Murad, I'm not coming to PM session today. That's for sure, man. But okay, that buy sell liquidity has been taken, so without any entry opportunity. I don't have any daily liquidity, Ibrahim. I don't have, okay? That doesn't mean that it can't fall, but I don't have any daily liquidity. Okay, you can trade. Perfect. $11:25. Powell is going to speak. So be careful, guys. Please be careful. Highly volatile accumulation. This is the result of Powell speak. 90% of the time, highly volatile accumulation. That is the result of Powell speak. Jonathan, because that is the logic to look for the, after trading the order block, it has to leave an unfilled gap. The way it leaves this unfilled gap, it is going to take that buy side liquidity without any kind of fall. This buy side liquidity to be taken, okay? Something like this. If it could close this gap 100%, I could get another opportunity to take enter into this market. I could get another opportunity, okay? As it didn't fill this 100%, that means chasing price. I'm not interested to chase price, and it's not going to make the breaker block before taking that buy side liquidity. That is the logic for that unfilled gap. Of course, this first presented gap is important. It has to break this first presented gap before taking that buy side liquidity. If you watch the breaker block video from the study folder, you will get more clarification about the breaker block, brother. Everything I have explained over there. 10,209 subscriber. I just need one more subscriber. Let me check if anyone else has provided any other screenshot to our Discord. No more profit, I guess. Only the slow is the fast. Slow is fast is going to get his payout. So in main room, anybody? No. Any kind of entry from here is changing price. Your entry opportunity, first entry opportunity is here, second entry opportunity is here, third entry opportunity could be the breaker block. As it didn't make the breaker block, without any low manipulation, no buy is valid. There is nearly 0% possibility it will give you another entry opportunity before taking that buy side liquidity. If you are extremely lucky, then this market can reverse or react from this first presented gap and can give you another entry opportunity if you are extremely lucky. Otherwise, you have already missed all the opportunity to take the entry from this market. No entry is valid to me from this area. It is called chasing price. Don't chase the market. My opinion again. Just focus on PA and see how the haters turns into fans. Okay, brother Gupta, thanks for that advice, man. Walin Naba Master Maker. Hey Naj, how is this? Did you trade anything, Naj, today? I want to understand that more. Sometimes you look for the feeling of gap 100% to go up or down. Jivan, what did you say? I want to understand that more. Sometimes you look for the feeling for the gap 100% to go up or down. No, I told that if this gap is filled 100%, that means it will give me another opportunity to take the buy. This market will go higher. Either way, it will go higher to take that buy side liquidity. But if it fills that 100%, it will give me another opportunity to take the buy from the breaker block. If it doesn't fill that gap 100%, that means it will be extremely bullish and it will keep going higher for that buy side liquidity without giving me any entry opportunity. Is that clear, brother? Either way, market is going higher. So I'm not interested to think about the sell. I'm more interested to think about the buy depending on the filling of this gap. Do you understand, brother? Now, smoke less. Hey, Musically, man, you are regular now. I can see you more often here. Welcome back, brother. Maybe finally bullish. But zone is very important in trading, yes or no? Zone is very. What type of zone you are asking about, brother? Time zone or trading zone? Which one you are asking, brother? Gang job, one more. Good afternoon of Powell in 3 minutes. Powell is going to speak around 11:25 if I'm not wrong. See this run, market is not providing any entry opportunity. It is just going toward that buy side liquidity. Why? Because market left that gap unfilled. Look at this gap. It left that gap unfilled. So while this gap is unfilled, it is extremely bullish. It doesn't have the time to fill this gap so that you can take re-entry over here. If you are extremely lucky, then you will get some kind of reaction from this first presented gap, which is actually valid from this volume imbalance over here. That is the volume imbalance. If you are extremely lucky, then it can give you any manipulation, then another opportunity to take entry. If you are extremely lucky, but most of the time we are not that much lucky. Market just keep going higher to take that liquidity. I hope that it's clear. Bye Guys, I got again 10,210 subscriber. I got it again, man. I'm feeling so good. So see, haters, if you unsubscribe me, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to get that 10 subscriber again. Just kidding, by the way. That order block was the play. Yeah, that order block was the play. That is the perfect order block to take entry. This is not the order block. This is the order block over here. So I have to frame the trade from this order block. I told that I'm not interested to take this entry because my stop loss is 48 handle. I don't want to take that 48 handle risk. That's all. If I could, I'm wrong. What is going to happen? 48 handle loss. Oh, it's really so difficult for me to accept that 48 handle loss. Thanks for subscribing. Some specific name, I really don't know how. No trade is valid right now. Powell is going to speak very soon. Within 5 minutes, Powell is going to speak. So be careful, guys. Hey Titu, couldn't we have used 1107 as order block? 1107, let me check. 1107. This one. This is risky order block. You can use this order block as a risky order block. Something like here. Remember, I have framed that trade and told that it's 50-50. If this market would love to trade this order block, I can get stopped out. Same thing here. If it wants to fill this gap 100% to make the breaker block, you will get stopped out over there. But it's a 50-50 chance. This is an order block. Perfect. Another perfect order block. But it's a 50-50 order block because it can simply close this full gap 100% to give you the breaker block entry. Okay, brother? In this type of situation, I prefer to take entry from the propulsion block. So let me actually mark it. If I'm confused, is that order block going to work or not? In that type of situation, I prefer to take entry from the propulsion block. See this down close body close candle? While this market has closed one tick above that propulsion block, I love to take the entry from that propulsion block. What is that propulsion block? I love to take entry from this propulsion block because I get confirmed that, okay, market is not going to fill this gap 100%. So what I will do, I will take my entry from this propulsion block over here and my stop loss will cover just the opening of this order block. Wherever the order block open is, I have to cover that order block and I have to look for the next buy side liquidity. Wherever this all the buy side liquidity first, for example, this all the buy side liquidity, and after taking the partial over here, I will hold my trade until this area or maybe until the first presented gap low, until that area. I'll look for that buy from this propulsion block, not from the order block. Is that clear, brother? Ezekiel, Kedan, hello, Kedan, where were you, man? You were lost, man. Okay, because if it fills, it creates a nice low. Absolutely, brother, absolutely. If it fills, then it will create a very nice low, and that low will give me a breaker block. That breaker block will give me for 95% win. Brother, I got one more subscriber, 211 subscribers. So now, if you would love to unsubscribe, still I'll be in 210 subscriber. Yeehaw. I took from 1 minute BC, but after 15-second inversion confirmation. I'm not in 15-second chart. 15-second chart is a new world. So if you open that 15-second chart, it will blow your mind because you will get thousands entry opportunity from there. As most of the people are not able to open the 15-second chart, so I stopped talking about the 15-second chart. But 15-second chart is awesome, brother. It's awesome. I mean, mind-blowing. We just hit 20% TGIF. TGIF, I will look for around the PM session, not the AM session, Sujivan. Okay. And for TGIF, 20%, 30% is important after the lunch hour, according to ICT himself, not by myself. Okay. 1101 BC. 1101 BC. Okay. So from this parallel gap, you took the buy. Okay. Here, I guess from here. From that BC you took the buy. Perfect, brother. You did a good job. I am I'm in 1 minute chart, so I have to work with the 1 minute chart. If you ask me to take the entry, I will prefer to take entry from the propulsion block. So sometimes you will see that I confidently take the entry from the order block, and sometimes I wait for the propulsion block. When I do that, if I'm confused that it is going to work as an order block or it is going to fill this 100%, this unfilled gap, I get confused, so I'm not interested to take the entry from this order block. I will wait for the propulsion block. If I get the propulsion block, then I will take my entry from that or propulsion block until the liquidity level. Okay, whatever it is. If it is clear, let me know, because I'm explaining. You are getting that? I need to know that. Yes, Master Maker, on that 1050 to 1110 macro. Okay, there's a really nice silver bullet of first presented fair value gap. Yep, brother, I don't trade actually silver bullet, so maybe there was a nice silver bullet, but if it was, then of course awesome. I was looking for buy only, so I was more interested to look for buying opportunity. And I can see this beautiful price action. This is so beautiful price action, though it didn't give me the entry opportunity from here. If one candle could tap to this gap, that would be the best case of scenario. Okay, this is the Powell who has started to speak. Okay, Powell has started to speak, so no price action is valid now. Nothing is valid now, remember, because Powell is now speaking. Highly volatile accumulation or seek and destroy mode is going to start from there. This is clear. Thank you. I'm late here. No worries, ma'am. Yes, thanks. So it was just for entry. Yeah, absolutely, brother. It was just for entry and for understanding the price action. To know that, how can I take the breaker block entry? Something like that. Bull run, I understand what is a zone. I don't know what is a zone. Which zone you guys? Man, I got one more subscriber to 10,212 subscriber. I'm getting more and more. Boom, boom, boom. 10,212. Wow. So thank you, Naj. Sister, thank you so much, man. Sorry, sister. I took that order block. Wow. That's good, Jonathan. I mean, you got the profit, I believe, man. I'm shorting your subscribers, so no stop loss. You are shorting my stop loss. Subscribers, stop loss. Don't short it, man. Take the buy from my subscriber, man. Please do it. You're mentioning sometimes about a zone. No, it's actually not a zone. It's actually my language. I know it's a little difficult. It's actually zone. Okay, I talked about this, not ZONE. It's ZONE. Powell is speaking. Don't try to enter into this market. No precision, no price action, nothing. Nothing is over here because Powell is speaking. Let him speak. Go for it, man. Yeah, just go for it, man. But actually, you can do one more thing. You can go for 2 micro contract. Then you will be able to practice the partial as well, because partial practicing is the most important thing of trading. So try to go for two micro instead of 1 micro. Go for 2 micro just. Okay, brother. Just my opinion, just my advice. It's zone, not zone. I'm sorry for my accent, brother. 3 minutes to Powell speak. Powell is going to speak around 11:25. I think he has this. Oh man, how? Okay. I'm sorry. I'll do 2 micros once I'm comfortable. Thank you, brother. Hello, brother Tito. How are you? I'm so fine. I'm really so glad after seeing your message. Slow is fast. Just let me know, brother. Is that 50K account or 25K account? I mean, are you ready to get your first payout? Because in Take Profit Trader, if you request your payout less than $250, they will cost $50. Okay, they will charge $50. So you have to make sure that you are requesting at least $251. Please, and please let me know. I really didn't understand anything over here. Did you already cross your profit target and you are already eligible for the payout or not? I'm going to mark that order block here. Open of the order block, because if I see the market has traded that open of the order block, I love to mark it. I need to build up my account with small wins first. This should be every trader's first intention. Small. Those people who are looking for big run, trust me man, they blow the account, they never get the payout. They are just for show off, nothing else. Big run is not called trading. If you are a swing trader, that's different matter. If you are a day trader, you have to go for small, low hanging fruit. 10 handle, 15 handle, 20 handle, 25 handle, 30 handle, something like that. Low hanging fruit. So let's see if it can fill this gap 100% before taking this buy side liquidity to give me another opportunity to take the breaker block entry. Okay, it must be 50k account. Oh, okay, Madi. I actually was confused over there. On a 225k account, you have to make the 25k account. You have to make $1,500, 1500, and then you can make some money to request it. 1500 is the lowest. I prefer take profit trader if Apex doesn't have the discount, 80% discount or 90% discount. If Apex doesn't have that discount, then I prefer take profit trader rather than anything else because of his everyday payout. Punjab, thanks for that 100, man. Yep, I learned that the hard. Hey sir, thanks for that compensation. Thank you so much. Slow is first. I'm really so grateful. I'm really happy because you have given me this money. No, not for that. I am happy because you have got your first payout. Now slowly I would love to see some payout in my channel. I would love to see that because now it's the time to stop losing money. Thank you so much, brother, for that screenshot. I love that screenshot rather than anything else. About micro, but that chart is not precise. No, how we learn from you, Ravi. Actually, I have no words to say. Okay, I really don't have anything to say. I don't trade the micro chart because I'm afraid of the imprecise price. What should I say over there? I have no idea. Now, if I would love to say, I would love to say that please go for 150k account, which is nearly impossible for a lot of you because it costs more money. But I prefer 150k account and trade the mini contract, not micro contract, because of the precision. I'm glad I learned it early in my trading career. Congratulations, brother. Powell started to speak. Hi, new sub. Just blew a combine because my strategy went down the toilet. Looking for new strategy. Oh man. Hey Maverick, welcome to our family. I hope that brother you will get some new strategy maybe. Apex is not good. I think Apex is one of the best trader in my opinion. I mean trading platform in my opinion. For a lot of reasons. There is some controversy. I don't want to go over there, but in my opinion, Apex is one of the best platform. I'll post my payouts in Discord from now on. Yeah, please share it, man. Share it. Please share it, man. Just share it in this area. Everyone, whoever will get the payout, post it over here. Payout and pay certificate over here, please. Not account around there, just pay, post it over there. I'll be really grateful if you share it over here. I'm now on my way to first payout in Take Profit Trader. Thanks to you, brother. We love you. Thank you so much, Sulay the First. This made my day. I have seen your comment, seen your post in Discord, and that made my day, man. I also got payout from Earn to Trade. Thanks to you. I'm in Discord as well. Kanwar. Hey Kanwar, congratulations, brother, for your payout. Man, please, guys, share it over here. It made me happy, man. At least I think like I'm not wasting my time. At least some of you are getting the payouts. So please share it sometimes here. If you want to hide your name, just hide it like this way and then share it over there. I feel good, man. And I feel like, okay, I'm not wasting my time. You guys are getting money. Okay, not dear money, real money. Did you take profit trader? Do we need to go through eval? Absolutely, Sharada. You have to go through the eval. For Tradify, you don't need the eval. You can go directly to the funded account. For Tradify, if anyone is interested, you can use the link. You will get the link in Discord if anyone is interested. Okay, for Tradify, it is a direct funded account. How much does it the 150k cost, account cost? Brother, just go to their website. You will know, you will get everything over there. Okay, just if you go to their website, you will get the information. Just get off, or are there good traders still ahead? By the way, you are the best streamer for learning in today's time. Yeah, thanks for that compliment, Jonathan. All the other streamers would like to share the strategy like you, because they need to run their mentorship. Sorry to say like this way, but almost everyone run their mentorship, run their course. Okay, I mean trading course. So they need to hide something. As I have no intention, and I will never go for that. I have no problem to share everything. That is why I'm sharing everything. MB Trader, good morning, brother. I'm almost going to close my stream. You're late, brother. Bro, can I ask questions on Discord? I would like to ask your advice. Which channel should I ask in? Everyone in our Discord, it is absolutely free. Come to this main room. So in this main room, share your question, share your everything over there. If I miss your question that time, later if I see, I will reply you. Okay, later while I will see, I will reply you. For example, I'm going to give you this thing to show you. Okay, someone has asked me something and I wasn't here, so later I have seen and I gave him a big, like, see over here, this reply I have given him. So he has asked me some question above here somewhere, I guess here. So later I didn't see that in that time, but later when I have seen, I gave them the reply. So please share your question, share your doubt, share your understanding, share your everything. Okay, it doesn't need, man, I get angry on you while I'm looking for buy and you are keep saying me to think about the sell. That is the only area where I get angry, I blow my mind. Otherwise, if my bias is bullish and your bias is bearish, you are sharing everything over here, I have no problem with that. In announcement area, what is that announcement? I'm going to show this to you because it's important to let you know. Framing a trade with a daily bias, explaining it properly and managing that trade in front of 200 plus people every single day is not an easy job, bro. If you can't appreciate it, at least don't create any mess over there. Okay, don't believe me, go ahead and try framing a trade like I do in front of an audience. You will understand the pressure. Trust me, man, it's really so much pressure to frame all of these things in live by showing or managing that trade, by explaining everything, by thinking about my speak. Okay, I'm talking about the language, my accent, so I have to think about the English word as well. All of this pressure I'm taking, and still while I'm framing a buy, if you keep saying that it's going to fall, brother, this is low, this is a bearish market, why you are bullish, take the sell, don't take buy, don't take buy. Can you imagine, man, how difficult is that? I hope that you'll understand the difficulties. That is why I blow my mind. Otherwise I'm perfect. I'm perfect, man. Just share your every opinion in the main room. In Discord, share over here, okay? To this main room over there. Around here. You can see this guy, hello, he's saying hello. You can share it in main room. If you have any profit, real money profit, you can share it over here. If you have any loss, you can share it over there. If you have any payout certificate, payout or the passing certificate, you can share it over there. See Kanwar, okay, he got $2,200. This is the success. This is my success. Okay, that is the only thing I want from you. I don't want your money. Trust me, man. I can't make it much more simple. I don't need your money. I need this. This made my day. This type of screenshot made my day because I can see that you are earning the money. That's all, man. I want nothing from you. I am not here to prove myself right. I'm right. No, I'm not here for that. It has closed this gap 100%. Anytime market will make this type of things, I will go for the buy from that breaker block, because this breaker block is my 95% winning rate breaker block. If it doesn't make it right now, then I have to look back. So far I don't have any breaker block except that one, which I'm not interested to mark as my breaker block because it's too high. Okay, so I prefer some breaker block will create over here so that I can take the buy until this low is not taken. If this low is taken, no breaker block entry is valid. From hourly chart, this is the order block, so it can trade this order block, and then 50-minute chart, it can trade this order block. It can keep going higher. If it doesn't want to keep going higher and it is interested to keep falling, I will do nothing. As you have seen, I didn't frame not even a single sell setup except our first presented 25 candle gap. I mean 25 candle entry. Except that entry, I didn't frame any sell. No sell is valid to me. I'm more interested to look for buy because I don't have any end line. I don't have any sell side. I'm not interested to look for sell. I'm more interested to look for buy because I have the end line over here. Around this area, I have the end line. Here, I have the buy sell liquidity, so I have the end line while market is going higher. I don't have the end line while market is falling. So I'm not interested to look for sell. Oh, guys, 215 subscriber today. That's great, man. How can I join the Discord? Is your chat is open, brother? If your chat is open, look at this pin comment. Okay, this pin comment, or I'm going to copy this and going to paste it on the here comment box again one more time. I don't think so it will be pasted. Or you can click it from here, okay, the pin comment, live chat pin comment, or I'm going to put it here. Okay, so this is the link. You can click on that link to join our Discord. It's absolutely free. Don't think that it's you have to pay something over there. Okay, you don't need to pay anything to me. I'm all free, man, and I'm doing this free. That's why I get mad sometime to someone, because everything is for free. So I'm not bound to give you any excuse or to give you any, like answer. 5 new subscriber must unsubscribe. According to the rules, T2 has hit target profit at 10,200. Yeah, I know that. Last time I got 200 subscribers, then someone 6 or 7 has unsubscribed. Then Hubutro made some fake profile and then subscribe to make it 200. So I have already got 215. Let's wait for some people to unsubscribe me. Your English language and selection of word is improving every day very fast. I'm practicing actually, Gurmeet. Every time practicing too hard, man. In this is, I'm like almost I'm the senior citizen, so near about 34 years old guy. Now I'm learning the language, man. It's really so difficult. I prefer the breaker block as it didn't make the breaker block. I'm not interested to trade from anything else from here. If it can make the breaker block, I'll go for the trade. Otherwise, no trade is valid to me. No order block, no fair value gap, no 22 IoT model, no nothing at all. Only the breaker block. If breaker block, I'll go for buy. If no breaker block, no buy is valid to me. I'm all good, Ani. Mujam. Did I read your comment before? I shared the Discord. I shared that in Discord I didn't get payout certificate from Earn to Trade. I only received funded certificate which I uploaded before. Panjab, thanks for sharing, brother. Whenever you get something, just share it, man. I'll be very happy, man. Just share it. I mean, I know it's a It's not something to ask, but if you guys share, I feel good. Okay, I really feel good, man. Annie, did I read your comment before? I don't remember your name. Sorry, brother. So just take a small profit, one M on order blocks, meet on order blocks. So is that your strategy? Sorry, this is first time here to trying to understand. No, brother, it's not like that. I'm now working with the order block. I have lot other models. Keep coming, you will understand everything. Okay, I'm actually biased based trader. So I trade toward my bias depending on fair value gap, order block, propulsion block, breaker block, inversion fair value gap, last fair value gap, entry fair value gap, then turtle soup order block, lot of things. Just keep coming, you will understand, brother. It's all about the bias. So what platform do you use to trade? Trading View, brother. Lol, anything but Tito. Hey, Butro, thanks for that, man. Tito, question about high time frame. Do you think they are relatively equal lows place? Brother, Jack T, for me, there is no relatively equal lows. For me, there is no relatively equal lows or sell side liquidity. I have only the interest this market will come. I think it's gonna be clear for the last time because previously some of you actually asked me the same question. I'm going to clear that one more time. See this gap? I prefer this market will come to this gap, not today, maybe the day after tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, the Monday, maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, I don't know, but I prefer this market will come here before going higher. Right now market is trading the daily last fair value gap. This is the daily last fair value gap. So until this daily last fair, I believe that this will hold the market, will send the market a bit higher. There is no liquidity for me below this low. There is no liquidity. It was going to, it can make the liquidity with this low and that low, but not today. After this candle close, then I will have an sell side liquidity over here. Until now, there is no sell side liquidity to me. I think it's clear. Guys, 10,216. 10,216 subscriber. According to ICT Song's entry model, now we should reach to relatively equal highs. Okay. Okay. I preferred the breaker block yet, brother. If no breaker block, I'm not interested to trade over here. I prefer breaker block. Even if I miss it, I'll miss it. But without breaker block, no entry is valid to me. Even if it works. But I'm bullish. Okay, that is the important part to understand. Even after seeing this fall, still I'm saying that I'm bullish. I knew it why it is falling, to fill this unfilled gap 100%. So if you know how to mark that unfilled gap, and while you will see this fall, you are not going to panic. You are not going to get panicked. Why it is falling? Why it is falling? Why it is falling? How far it will fall until this fair value gap? Or why you are not going to get panicked? Why? Because you know that it is falling to fill this unfilled gap. Okay, this is the importance of knowing what is going to happen next. Okay, thanks, brother. No problem, Maverick. I think it's my blessing that I found your channel. It's not my channel, first of all, Punjab. It's our channel. So all of us belongs to here. If I say this is my channel, that is selfishness. I'm not that much selfish. If you are not here, I'm valueless. I don't have any value. So it's our channel. I will say like that way. It's nothing rude or something, but I love to tell like that way. Right, did you marry an English speaking girl in Portugal and your English will fly? Of course, you have a great language. Hey, Pradeep, thanks for that, man. English speaking girl, to learn the language, I have to marry her. I can't see any fair value gap on daily. Why you can't see that? There is a daily fair value gap, brother. See, this is the daily chart. This is the last fair value gap from the daily chart. this candle high, that candle low. This is the last fair value gap from the daily chart, which market is now trading here. See, this whole reaction is happening from this daily last fair value gap. Oh, it's an NQ1 chart. So NQ1, and you have to adjust it, toggle it 1. BADZ, you have to toggle it 1. BADZ. Actually, let me show you this. See this BADZ here, you have to toggle it 1. Here, like this gray, this blue. Okay. From the run, this contract, you will see nothing. It's messy. You will see nothing over here. This is my absolute unfortunate, because market didn't give me the entry opportunity from the breaker block. If there was a breaker block, I could take that buy. Now, is that something I'm going to cry? No. I knew it will go higher. I was waiting for my setup. I didn't get it. I'm okay with it. This gap can hold the market. So if I could take any entry, that could be my first partial area. This gap low would be my first partial area. And then I would let this run go until this first, buy side liquidity, or maybe until this first presented gap, until that low. Okay. As market didn't give me the entry, I am not going to chase this market. See, did I ever talk about that order block? No. Propulsion block? No. Fair value gap? No. Nothing. I'm not interested about anything except breaker block. Okay. Ibrahim, I think I have shown it to you. You trade only NQ or others too? I trade only NQ, but I think next week I'll take a risk to trade E-mini S&P without S&P, okay, S&P without ICT himself, because this is the bearish market and we should switch the chart to NQ from NQ to E-mini S&P, but I don't know why ICT didn't change it yet. I will take a risk for next week. If I don't do well, I'll come back again in Nasdaq. I will take the first time that risk without ICT himself. 10,216 subscriber, man. I'm so happy. I am really so happy, man. So happy. Thank you so much, guys. Those 14 people who have subscribed to our channel today. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to our channel today. Thank you so much, guys. More payout coming. I'm waiting for that. I did not find trade ideas on Discord. Could someone help me in which group there? In Discord, most of the time around the PM session, I frame the trade, okay? In Discord, in the main room. So, in the main room, I don't frame the trade. I don't frame the trade. I frame the whole price action. I don't frame the trade. Yesterday, I told one word to you. If you guys remember, yesterday, I clearly told that to you. Not dollar index actually, it should be Nasdaq. If you remember. Today, I'm going to leave this area. Market was there, okay? Market was there. I told that I'm going to say that this liquidity is going to be taken tomorrow, but after tomorrow it's going to be the past, so it will be hindsight. Same here. While I told that this market will fall from there, until market came there and then fall, until that area, nobody believed me, or maybe some of you actually believed me, but when it has done, it's already now hindsight. If I talk about this, you will say, brother, this is hindsight. But I framed it tick by tick, very clearly, very specifically, that it is coming to this fair value gap, not that fair value gap. From there it will fall. From this daily fair value gap, I spent a lot of time to just explain this thing. That deep premium fair value gap, that market, if it come here, which is the most beautiful area to take the sell, if it doesn't fall from 20% or 30% of the weekly candle, then this is the best area. And why it came here, I explained, because of that Trump. Everything I have explained is yesterday, right? This thing, after it happened, it is now hindsight, right? Everyone can say that, oh brother, after that you can mark it. Check my live streaming, how I confidently keep explaining all of this price action. This weak 50% and then this sell side liquidity. This sell side liquidity I have marked while market was going higher. This market was going higher. I told that it is coming from there. Weak 50% from the weekly chart. If you go to the weekly chart, from weak 50%, this sell side liquidity is the next target that is going to be taken. Nothing else. No buy is valid. No buy until this area. While market came here, I told that no sell is valid until market come here. When market came here, I told that no buy is valid until market came here. After coming here, I told that no sell is valid until market reach at least until the weekly 20% or 30%. If it reach here, that is the best case of scenario. But until 20%, no sell is valid. After reaching over here, no buy is valid after taking this liquidity. In between, I was bearish that day as well. I was extremely bearish here, but this market went higher because of the Trump. I explained why that happened. So that small area I was wrong. And then by Trump, boom, boom, boom. Today, I told that I should keep looking for sell, but because of the scenario, market has already taken the extreme liquidity. It should give a pause here, just a pause. So that pause will help me to frame the buy only. That is why I'm more interested to take the buy. Then only paper trade is valid today because of the low probability. Why I told that? Look at today's price action. Just look at the candles from 15-minute chart. Do you really think this is a high probable trading area? This is the shit price action, brother. From 15-minute chart, just look at this. It is the shit price action. It is called high volatile seek and destroy mode. Highly volatile seek and destroy mode. Of course, if you are lucky, you can get some buy. If you are lucky, you can get some sell. But this is the area where most of the people will blow their account. That is why I told, please don't trade it. If the market failed to take that sell side liquidity before NFP, today's price action would be the best price action ever. Even though I was suspecting that it's not going to be beautiful after that Trump, whatever Trump has done over there. I was not thinking that. This was the whole Thursday's price action. How beautiful that price action is that, brother. Highly volatile accumulation. See this highly volatile accumulation? So I'm not framing any trade, brother. Framing trade is not my intention. I'm framing the price action. I'm framing the direction. I'm framing the bias. I'm framing the logics. I'm framing the liquidity level. I'm framing the fair value gap. I'm framing the most important area to find out premium and discount fair value gap. I'm framing or I'm showing you the most strongest fair value gap around the liquidity level. I'm doing all of these things, but not framing any trades. Okay, I'm not giving any signal or something like that. Still, I'm looking for an breaker block opportunity. If it can give me an breaker block opportunity. $10,217 subscriber. Man, if I get 3 more subscriber, I'm going to get 10,220 subscriber. Hey Jerry, thanks for the penguin, man. Maybe you would have already been in the trade if you have thrown in one micro when price traded the 15-minute BC. No, I'm not interested to look for any kind of. This low has taken over here. If one candle can close one tick above this candle now, that is my 95% breaker block, winning breaker block until now. Okay, I don't know it is going to make another breaker block or not. Until now, this is my 95% possible breaker block. That buy from there to until this buy side liquidity is my breaker block entry. So let's see, because this is the first time market has built the breaker block. Next week is the cheating week on NQ. Prepare for next week. I'm going to not cheat, actually I will try. Okay, next week I'll just try the mini S&P. I will try. I'm not so much brave because this is going to be the first time I'm going to switch my chart without ICT. So ICT didn't switch his chart from NQ to ES. I really don't know why, but yeah, I'm going to switch it without ICT. So it needs a huge brave courage. I guess guys you'll appreciate me. Okay, I'll try my level best. 218 subscriber. I'm really so much happy, man. Am I going to touch 220? 220? What do you say, Madi? I'd like to see from 461. 461. What is that? 461. What is that level? 18461. 18461. Okay, here somewhere, I guess. Let's see, brother. I'm also interested to look for a buying opportunity. Let's see, build a buying opportunity or not. Hey, Ravi.